Thanks.
But
well, you said otherwise, so coming from you, I'm like,
you have
hey.
said otherwise.
Okay,
totally
well,
have.
I mean, look, stay in the moment. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the moment.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
And probably won't last.
Like that threw me for a loop.
When I said that just now?
I thought you forgot a word or something.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, generally, I think there are two ways of I judge intelligence in a different way. Like, I mean, there's sort of the bigger picture, broad strokes, which I care much more about. Mm-hmm. And then there's getting into the granular, which, there's some details that you miss here and there, but you have other...
Wisdom.
I
have wisdom.
Wisdom, yes. You have wisdom. You have that overarching wisdom. You just don't have all the sort of... Knowledge. But big deal. Big deal.
Whatever.
Street smarts.
No, book smarts. I have street smarts.
I don't know, because you told me that sometimes you go to the train and you go to the bathroom and let strangers watch your stuff. So I don't think that's that street smart. I mean, it's literally Penn Station. Oh, you're like, savvy?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm smart. I'm not going to bring all my bags into the bathroom.
Okay, well, I started this premise with you being smart, and it feels like you're dissuading me.
No, thank you. Wait, but what were you saying?
I was saying that maybe it's a good idea to leave the tattoo, if you ever thought that you would leave the tattoo on.
Yeah.
So that it would remind you of, like, just so you know, you're not always going to be right. You're not always going to make the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, I think every time I go to get it removed, I'm reminded of that anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like this whole journey, I'm not going to forget. I'm never going to get a tattoo. If you recall, I'm getting 2 removed. There are 2. There's the small, dumb, idiotic, free flowers. So I did contemplate getting rid of the flowers because I hate those so much and keeping the mermaid because it's become such like a funny meme now. And honestly, it's faded that it kind of, people this summer thought it was a henna. And I was like, that's not the worst thing,
Just a permanent, month-old henna tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, people just thought, you just got that last week. You know? But no, I hate it. And now I've already started with the removal, so I'm kind of curious to see how well it can work.
Yeah.
Because it worked for Pete Davidson.
A lot.
So it better work for me. Same guy.
I saw there was one of those, how there are people who get famous on the internet for just being covered in tattoos. Like there was a Brazilian guy who had a whole skull tattooed on his face. Mm-hmm. But I saw, maybe it's not true, but they said on Instagram he found Jesus and lasered off his entire face tattoos.
I saw the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Yeah. That seems like it would be, I can't imagine even going through one time I got I had a little blood blister or something, just a little red dot on top of my head. And when you're bald and pasty, you can't walk around with blemishes because they'll stick out. So I got it removed, and it was just a tiny dot, and they would just take the little laser, just vip, vip. I hated it. I could not imagine having to go through the process of actually, doing tattoo removal with a laser, as if you do it for anything else, not like you're going to dig it out, but doing tattoo removal for anything of any significance.
Yeah, because the whole thing scabs, too. It gets all bloody and gross.
Yeah.
And then so as your skin heals from the laser, the ink starts to leave, too. But, I could do it on no tattoo. It would really hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're getting the ink out, but you're also just ruining my skin.
Right. Yeah, it's never, your skin's going to have scarring on it now.
Exactly. Right now, it's a whole big to-do. I got, the Aquaphor on it and covered it up.
Oh,
yeah.
It's such a process.
I
guess this should be a process because they're hey, tattoos are permanent. And then they figure out how to not make them permanent, but it really is difficult to not make them permanent. Is it close to being gone?
No.
Oh.
But it's moving.
It takes a while.
It does.
It does, but they said that it's at a good rate right now because I've only gone 3 times and it's not black anymore.
It's probably good that the guy was not that good at it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because he wasn't going into all these details or anything.
Cheap ink or whatever.
Sure. Was he heavy-handed when he did the tattoo?
I don't remember.
You don't remember if it hurt more or less or anything? Yeah.
I have a really high pain tolerance, so no.
So does it hurt when you get the laser?
Well.
Oh, look at this, dude.
Ugh. The thing is, the reason why I go to this place that's really good is because you don't feel the laser itself because they numb you so much with injections.
Oh, but you gotta get shots.
Yes. You sit there getting shots for 10 minutes. That hurts. But again.
For 10 minutes?
I don't care. Yeah.
Oh, because I guess it's little
Mm-hmm. I've logged the whole thing. And I'm gonna keep everyone posted, like, for the healing process too, to see how gross it looks.
Yeah.
But yeah, the video of her doing all the shots is like 8 minutes long.
Oh my god.
And you could see all my blood, like, because I wasn't looking when she was doing it, and then I watched the video, and it's like, oh, you're just wiping my blood away.
Just swipe, yeah. I mean, I guess they do that with tattoos too, right? Like sometimes it bleeds, and like you gotta kind of like wipe it, but you're getting
injected.
Like, how many shots do you get?
I don't know. Oh. It's just a bunch of syringes. They just go through them.
Oh, they just like line them up?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. Did you ever get any tattoos removed, Troy?
No, I just deal with my shitty tattoos.
Look, you're dealing with so much as it is. What's a couple tattoos as well, you know?
I look at it more as like battle scars.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Many,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, you get to the point where you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Right, and it kind, in a weird way, it does tell a story.
Yeah,
like even like the bad ones, like the story isn't literally. It's more like, okay, what was I thinking when I was like, I need a TCB tattoo?
I actually love that.
I mean, to be fair, I was about to say, if I was going to remove all of them except for one, I would keep TCB.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know? Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure that even like, the one like with the gear shifts.
Oh, yeah. That's
on your leg that you hate.
I hate it. I was 17 and I traded it for a snowboard.
But exactly, like you remember.
It's a time capsule.
Yes.
That's
you
cool.
remember trading, like, at 17, being 17 years old, what you thought was pretty good decision making.
Yes.
And how you ended up getting the tattoo.
Yeah, it was my friend Steve.
Right.
And he's still a great tattoo artist. I think I was like, this is his first tattoo.
Well, I would hope he's improved.
Oh, he's gotten way better.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have so, because you just, when you're like 18, 17, 18, 19, it's like the shit you think is cool, like, you know, you're pushing 50, like, it's like, what was I thinking? It was so dumb.
It's dumb. Like, it's not, you don't find it impressive anymore, so you doubt that anybody else is going to find it impressive. But I guess when you have as many tattoos as you, nobody's looking at the specific ones.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like if you have 38 tattoos, nobody's looking at one of the 38 and going like, why would you get that? It's like, because I got 37 other ones.
Yeah, luckily, I mean, it's poor decision making as far as like the art goes, but like at least I didn't do anything like really, like, I don't know, racist. Like, I know guys that did racist tattoos as like a joke. And then like,
oh my,
and then
I
like,
guess it's Pennsylvania. Right?
Yeah, of course.
You're just like your guys specifically.
And the 90s.
It's the 90s. You're in Allentown.
Yeah.
And you're like, these specific people are going to find this funny right now.
Allentown, Kutztown, Reading, that block of area.
And you're 17.
Breeds some pretty crazy people.
And now
the Al's Diamond Triangle.
Love Al's Diamond. Spent many a time there.
And now you have to be an adult going like, no, I thought it was.
Yeah, this was a bad idea.
And then people are going to, because even best case scenario, people are going to look at you and go, you thought that was funny?
Yeah, like I've had some friends that made some really poor decisions.
Are they getting lasered off?
You know, I don't know.
Or they just can't leave Kutztown.
Well, I had a friend who had a girl, like an anime girl, like masturbating. And like then had daughters, you know?
Right.
You know, I don't know how he dealt with that, you know? I'm sure that's a...
Well, yeah, because your kids realize they'll see your tattoos, even if it's like you don't really. Where's the anime girl masturbating located on his
big on his like calf?
Right. So you can kind of live a life where that's not coming up every day, but by the time your kids are like 4, they'll go, oh, I didn't. What is that?
Yeah.
And what are you gonna say? This is an anime girl. She's self-gratifying.
Yeah, it's just.
How do you explain?
I'd probably get that removed.
You'd have to, because then any time you look at your kids and go, you can't do that, it's a bad decision. They go,
you did it.
So or maybe I need to learn the same way you learned.
You see those guys that just do full blackouts. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go black all over.
Yeah. And it's like, is it more difficult / painful? I'm sure it's more expensive, but is it more painful to get a bunch of stuff lasered off than it is just to get stuff blacked out? I guess you can get it blacked out once and you're done.
You can, but sometimes the old tattoos can show through it. Like whoever does the blackout really has to apply it properly.
Yes.
Like
you almost see like the outline. It'll almost look like a black on black.
Right. Like if there's scarring from the old tattoo,
right,
you'll see it come through.
Right.
And then sometimes like if you don't lay that black in perfectly, you'll see it'll look blotchy.
Yes. And that's horrible.
What's her name? Kat Von D. She blacked out almost her whole body. And it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
As far as blackout goes.
But it's almost like...
But yeah, again, it's like, I mean, that's a look in itself. People are doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, but these looks, it's like, yeah, that's a look right now. Like throat tattoos are really in right now.
Right.
Like throat tattoos have been totally normalized. Like it's like a total regular thing. People have throat tattoos. It's not not even a tough guy thing. It's just like young people get their throats tattooed.
Ugh. Ow.
But you feel like at some point there's going to be a reckoning of all the throat goats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should get a goat.
Yeah, just a big...
People love goats on their throat.
Right.
Or on their chest. It's like, man, what are you thinking?
Like just like a big satanic-looking goat.
You're down with Nancy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you do. You get a big satanic-looking goat on your throat, and people will be like, what is that? And you're like, it's my Nancy Reagan tribute.
But you know what? I just think people just won't care. Like, people are doing so many face tattoos now. I don't think people care anymore.
I think that's true, too. I think it's so regular. No, I mean, people have been so kind of beaten down by everything and just overexposed to everything that really nobody cares.
No. I mean, when I used to have jobs, like in high school and stuff, like they'd make me take out my eyebrow ring or my nose ring to like work. Now everybody's like fully pierced everywhere. Fully tattooed everywhere.
And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody, yeah, it's not like it was when we were growing up when it's like, you won't be able to get a job if you do that.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. You could be like a business guy with a goat sticking on your throat out of your suit or something, and people would think like, oh, he's got edge. He's cool.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah. But I do wonder if at some point people will get older and be like, I wish I could just see my neck. Like, this was stupid. Like, why is this still here? Life is longer than I think people realize. And at some point, it's like if you get it on your arm, your leg, whatever. But like if every day you're looking in the mirror. Like I'm sure Post Malone at some point was like, I'm not always tired. I don't need that under my eye. Like, I just got a great night's sleep. Oh, you tired? No.
I feel great.
That's the other thing. Like if you're in a mood or you're going through even a phase in life, like it's almost like you're in a mood for like a year. That happens sometimes, right? You're just depressed for like a year. And you're like, no, this is who I am now. I'm going to get like always tired tattooed under my eyes. And then like things pick up. You go country or whatever. And you're like, oh, I'm kind of happy in life. I found this spot and I'm really enjoying life. But you've got all this stuff from when you were not enjoying life. And people are just going to assume, no, he's super bummed.
You remember that rapper Lil Xans? I think he has Xanax tattooed on him.
I do. And it's like,
what the hell are you thinking?
And it's like dated Miley's sister.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, Lil Xan, first of all, how you going to impress Billy Ray with that?
Yeah.
It's prescription. And second of all, like, don't you think at some point in your life, you're like, no, I had a phase where I was really into opioids and prescription pills, but I've kind of outgrown it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're either going to be dead or have outgrown it.
Yeah.
You know, nobody can keep that up.
Lil Xans. There he is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at those tattoos. And that, you know, like on a kid, like you're just like, what are you doing, man?
I know, he is. He's a kid. So funny. I mean, Tekashi 6ix9ine, not that like
I mean he's a wild one.
Yeah, he's got his own thing. But he's like getting his whole face covered now. He got like a whole cheek thing done.
What a weird thing to get, like your name is 69 and then you have to put 69 literally all over your body.
Over and over and over. His one arm. It's like almost like a Louis Vuitton pattern, except it just says 69, 69, 69, 69. And it's like, we got it.
Yeah.
It's a funny number.
Can you think of anything else to tattoo on yourself?
Like, yeah. I know what it means. Yeah. I got the innuendo. Funny. It's funny. It is funny.
We all laughed.
Yeah. But like, I see you every day, dude. I'm like, it's not. Yeah.
And is it still funny, like when you're 50, like 69, 69?
Look at my...
It's like, I don't know.
And again, you have kids, and they're like, why does it say 69 on your arm all the time? And it's like, oh. No, I just kind of, it's like.
I kind of like how fat he got.
I do too. I think that's cool. I think that's funny. Like, and he's still shirtless all the time. He just doesn't give a fuck.
No. Yeah, look at that. What a dumb. Yeah. Those are dumb tattoos.
Yeah. But like it's not, maybe you don't have it tattooed all over your body. That's another thing too. Like when you have the chest 69 done, you're like, I want to get something on my abs. What were you thinking? I don't know. You have any other fonts? I'm definitely thinking still 69, like another giant 69, maybe a different font if you've got it.
That's one thing that's annoying about tattoos and collecting tattoos for as long as I have is just like people that don't put any thought into it. You know what I mean? Where they can't think of like, they'll put like a saying, like words all the way up, and you're like, you just want to fill space.
Yes.
With
Dude, it's so funny that you said that. I get it now.
Yeah.
You saying that, I get it, because when people like decide, let's say sneakers, right? I've been accumulating for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, like half the time I look at my sneaker collection, I'm disgusted. I'm like, I gotta get rid. Why can't I want to sell all of it? And especially with the market the way it is now, they'd be like, cool, here's $15. Yeah. Here's your whole collection. Like, everything's worthless now.
Is it that bad?
Oh, it's horrible.
Crashed?
I was just talking to DB from Sway about it. He literally just paid like $400 for a pair of sneakers. We were talking about it, and we were going like, yeah, because they haven't come out yet. And like 2 years ago, they would have gone for $1,000. And I'm like, you know what? I would do it. I haven't done it. I might do it. I would do it. And he was like, I bit the bullet. I did it. Literally, it was 2 weeks ago. You can get them for $250.
Oh.
You know, and it's going to go down.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah. And it happened. And, you know, like, luckily, I wasn't sitting there, you know, acting as if it was an investment.
Right.
It, like,
you just enjoy it.
I enjoy it.
Right.
It's like collecting my wrestling figures. It's like, I'm just, you know.
Dolls.
Well, they're action figures. There's a pretty significant difference. But I get it. Like, when I put real time into one of my, you know, tchotchke collections.
Yeah.
And somebody just shows up and goes, oh, that's cool. And they drop, you know, $50,000 to just instantly have a giant collection. Mm-hmm. I don't respect it. Mm-hmm. I don't go like, oh, yeah, we're the same, because we're not the same. We're not the same at all. I would never do that.
You didn't work for it.
No, you didn't work for it. And I'm sure that that's the same when you're tattoo collecting and somebody just shows up and goes, yeah, could you just do like doodles up and down my entire arm? It's like, that's not the same as over the course of years, you know, building up tattoos. It's the exact same thing as collecting.
Yeah, I mean, just the kids today just think of it totally different. Like, growing up, you know, like, you went to your neck or you went to your hands when you ran out of room.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a guy who, like, his first tattoo was on his neck.
Right, because the idea was in the beginning, I'll get it on my shoulder.
Yeah.
That way I can wear a T-shirt, cover it up if I need to. And then it's like, oh, let me go a little down. And then
your forearms, you're being rebellious. You know, when you wear a short sleeve shirt, you can show off your tattoos.
Now you're committed.
Yeah.
Now you're super into it. And eventually you've got it. Now you've got sleeves. Now, okay, I've already done the legs because I did the upper legs to hide those. All right, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet. It's been years. I still love this stuff.
Yeah. Let me do the hands.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like, first tattoo.
First tattoos.
Right.
And like, you know, when you wear short sleeves, it's like, oh, that guy looks like he's covered. It's like, he rolls up his sleeves. It's like, no, he's just got one tattoo in his hand. It's like, you know, but I don't think kids look at it that way anymore. I think it's just like, that's just what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, Cody Rhodes tells a pretty funny story about it because he just showed up one day and he had his logo tattooed on his neck. And it was like, everybody was like, that's got to be like just fake for the match or something, right? He was like, no, it's real. But he said that like he wanted to get, because he created the logo and everything. So it's not like it's his creation. And I go, I totally get it. Like he built this brand on his own. It's become this super valuable thing. I kind of respect it. But he's like, he just wanted it on his neck and he just kind of like let it happen. And then when he got up and looked at it, he had no idea it would be as big as it was. Like it took up half his neck and he was like, what? Well, we're here now. You know? Tattoo
artists love to go big.
They do.
They always, because like it's easier to get the detail in it.
Sure. Of course. But it's a dude's neck. Mike in Florida. What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, man.
Speaking of Tekashi 6ix9ine, do you think there's any douchebag kids out there that have already gotten 6'7" tattooed on themselves and in 20 years they're going to be like, oh my God, So this was a meme, kids. It was fine. It was funny. Everybody liked it. And now it's on my stupid arm for the rest of my life.
1,000% I believe that they have. I think there are probably thousands of people who have tattoos that say 6'7", and they probably even have 6'7", they got the two hands. You know what I mean? One above the other. Like, right. I guarantee that that's happened. And it would be no different than if, like, one of us were walking around and, like, on our chest, it said PHAT. You know what I mean?
Oh, you just fringed me out. Oh, God. I tried to explain that to my 16-year-old.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, it was a PH, so it's different, you see. And he's like, the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. And I was like, you're not wrong, young man. You are not wrong.
Yeah. But it is, I mean, at least we lived through it, so we understand what's going on.
Yeah, good deal. Take care, fellas.
Later, dude. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're looking at 6'7" tattoos, 100%. I'm sure a ton of people have them. Especially with clout culture, because like you want to get it, you want to put it online, you know it's going to get attention, but it's literally today. It's only going to get attention today, and then you got to walk around like an idiot with 6'7" tattooed on you for the rest of your life.
But that's no different than like when people are getting like tribal tattoos.
That's
I mean,
true.
that was such a moment where everybody was like, "Oh, we got to get tribal, we got to get tribal," and now you look back and you're like, "Ugh."
Right, everybody walking around with the Bill Goldberg tattoo on. You're like, no, you don't understand. Goldberg was really cool. There are a lot of kids that were like, watching wrestling in the Attitude Era, and they got the exact same Goldberg tribal tattoo, and you see it, and they're all like, yeah. I mean, 98 was a crazy year.
I mean, there was a lot of girls that saw barbed wire.
Oh yeah, and they got the Pam Anderson barbed wire tattoo on their arm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's like only the toughest can get barbed wire tattooed on him. I mean, look, Mike, right there where it says bicep, that's pretty much the Bill Goldberg tattoo. Right above it. You see where it says like meaning bicep? Yeah. Yeah, on the preview for it, it was the Goldberg because everybody went out and got it because they thought they would look as badass as Goldberg did. I would have just gotten Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks tattooed on my arm.
I got a Gilberg.
Yeah. You know what they did for Gilbert? Do you remember? They made like a dotted line across his arm. They just like invented a wrestler to make fun of another wrestler on the other show. Andy in South Carolina.
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
Good.
So as a person with some tattoos, this is probably more a question for Troy because he has significantly more than me. But I'm just curious how you guys feel about these dudes that have started getting like full back pieces under anesthesia. Because like noted quarterback and massage enthusiast Deshaun Watson, I think it was last year, got put under anesthesia and had 4 artists tattooing him at once. So he could get this goofy ass back piece that's just covered in like trophies that he had, trophies that he wants, and then just I think multiple portraits of the woman that he cheated on with those therapists. And it's just I'm not trying to gatekeep tattooing, but like I've sat through all of mine, and like I agree with Troy. It's kind of like I've put thought into everything that I have, and I've sat through all the time, and it just feels like a cop out to just like go in, get knocked out, and then wake up with a full back piece.
I'll say thank you, buddy. That's a good question. In my limited experience, I definitely think it's not legit.
A little cheesy?
Yeah. In my limited experience, I feel like, going through the experience of it is part of it. I think it goes back to like kind of cheating the hobby, you know what I mean? When you just wake up and your entire back is done like that, it's like you haven't gone through a journey on this. You haven't.
Where are the memories?
Right. Where's the experience?
Yeah.
You were propofol. I mean, you were conscious when they put that ridiculous tiger on your belly, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
It does look good.
My friend Justin Weatherholtz, he's an amazing tattoo artist. I mean, that's one of my good tattoos.
It's a great tattoo. It's just funny to say you have a tiger on your belly.
I do. But then I have
Did you get mad when Bobby Lee put that podcast out?
Tiger belly.
And you were like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, my God. I was doing this already.
I mean, it's no worse than Morrissey lyrics on my chest, so.
Are they sad?
It says, it takes strength to be gentle and kind.
Nice.
It's from a Smith song.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. That is a good one, especially since Morrissey is known for being both gentle and kind.
Well, it's a struggle.
Yeah, I know. It is a struggle. It is
I think it's cheesy, but if you could knock out a back piece, the problem with the back piece and why I've never did one is because it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Hours and hours. I mean, 20, 30 hours on a good back piece. So
you have to go into multiple sessions, hopefully.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, how you can only sit for like 4 or 5 hours at max.
Yeah. Because you go nuts.
So it's like to bang it out in one shot. I mean, that's a bad, corny ass back piece. But
did you know DJ Who Kid got drunk and had Halle Berry added to his back? He's got a tattoo of Halle Berry on his back.
That's so awesome.
Isn't that great? That's what you want.
Yeah.
Get all fucked up and be like, because he's got a ton of tattoos all over his back.
Yeah.
But like it's over the course of time, and he just got fucked up on one of his like wherever he was, and he had them put like Halle Berry from like Swordfish or something on his back.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's just her face. It's just
He's in incredible shape. I just saw a video of him like running or something.
It's crazy.
I can't believe how jacked he is.
He's jacked, dude. He's low-key jacked.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I have more respect for the stupid tattoo of Holly Berry because you were drunk than, getting knocked out and getting a back piece done. I even liked when Eastside Dave had that horrible Sopranos tattoo on his back. Yeah. Unfortunately, he got it removed on that TV show. Eric in Colorado.
Hey, morning, Sammy.
Morning.
So, want to point something out here for all the female listeners out there that gravity really sucks as you get older. I have a friend. She is 68. At 18, she had the Rolling Stones logo tattooed on her left breast.
Not at 18. That's your perkiest.
Yeah, at 68, it doesn't look very good.
Is it like is it like the mouth logo?
It's the oh my God, what is it? It's the tongue and mouth logo.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
and it's
that's a droopy lip now.
Was a natural. Yeah, she was a natural 36 double D, and gravity has not been kind to them or her tat.
But you know what? Thank you, Eric. You know what? That tattoo now tells the journey of womanhood and the changes bodies go through. Our pal Mike Fenoya is on. What's up, Mike?
Sammy, hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm loving this conversation because I feel like I have a community.
Why, you got bad tattoos?
I have one very embarrassing story about a tattoo. When I was 17, I got rear-ended in a car accident, and I got a check from the insurance company. So instead of buying a new car, I told my buddy, let's go get tattoos.
That's really smart.
And they're on me.
They're on me.
Oh.
I got us.
I got us.
So already, you know what my favorite part, Mike, you know what my favorite part of that story is? Already going in, just walking into the tattoo spot, like you're already making the worst decisions.
I go, tattoos for the table. Tattoos for the table.
I order for the table.
So, I have this guy draw up this big, like, Aztec sun, kind of like an Anthony Kiedis, like big back tattoo for my shoulder.
That's good.
And I sit down in the chair. I paid him a bunch of money to draw it. I sit down in the chair. The needle turns on. It hits my back. Next thing I know, I'm on the floor, out cold. And I wake up to a guy with like a nose ring and just, every tattoo under the sun staring down at me. And he's like, you all right? And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, you passed out. And I'm like, I go, oh man, I'm okay. I just didn't have lunch, like, do you guys have like a Coke or some peanut butter crackers or something and get my sugar up? So they get me a soda.
Oh.
I sit back in the chair. Needle hits my back again.
No.
Out cold, dude, on the floor.
You passed out twice.
I passed out twice, dude. I wake up in a cold sweat. They go, "You're done. You're now a liability. Like, we're not doing this anymore, right?" So I had no idea. Like, I wasn't scared. It just, I don't know. It hit my back and I zonked, right? So I already paid them. They didn't give me the money back for the drawing. And I wasn't like a rich kid. I was a poor kid. So
you're using your insurance money on it.
My car money, dude. I walked around for about 3 years with 2 squiggly lines on my back.
That's awesome.
Dude, they looked like it was 2 lines, like 2 balloons popped. And like every now and then when I would like take my shirt off, people would be like, what's those lines on your back? And I'd have to make up a story. I'm like, oh, my uncle wants to be a tattoo artist and he practices on me. Like, I make up all these dumb stories.
Because you're so cool, right? You don't give a fuck. You can practice on me, not because you're a wimp that kept passing out on the tattoo table. So what did you do? Did you end up getting it covered up, or did you get your lines removed?
No, extremely drunk in college. I was talking to a guy who had covered with tattoos, And I go, man, I love tattoos. I want to get a tattoo. He goes, I got a parlor right upstairs from the bar.
Oh, my God.
So we did a couple shots. We ran upstairs, and he put the Grateful Dead lightning bolt over over the two lines. So if you look deep into my Grateful Dead tattoo, you see two rogue squiggly sperms just swimming up the lightning bolt. And, it was terribly embarrassing.
I love it. That's so funny, Mike.
I now feel like I have a community. So thank you guys once again.
Thank you, dude. What a great story. I love that. I mean, I watched a girl get tattooed once who they had to bring out smelling salts because she was also passing out when she got the tattoo done. And it's like, dude, there's nothing more humanizing. Like, you look at somebody because, there's kind of a vibe when you're getting tattooed that you're kind of a badass on the outer realm of society. But then when the needle hits you and you pass out, it's like, no, you're not, dude. You're right there in the middle of it.
I worked at a tattoo shop for 10 years. That would happen all the time.
It would. People would just pass out.
People stand up to look at it. They're like,
like a goat.
Yeah, fainting goat.
I've seen people turn literally white as a ghost. I mean, you can't, like, every little ounce of color in their face is gone. It's strange.
Yeah, and they don't see it coming, and you don't see it coming,
and
right?
Dead eyes. Like, that's the weirdest thing when you're looking at somebody and they just have
like Sam's eyes.
That's right.
Those are angel eyes.
According to depending on what part of the Matthew Lillard, either handsome or dead.
So,
wow.
Yeah, it does. It happens a lot.
Wow. It's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you think it's just like the body kind of going into shock? The pain of it? The like kind of awareness that you're getting like that needle into you? I mean,
yeah, it's probably endorphins. Adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all sorts.
It's like knowing that you're making a decision that is forever.
That's true too.
Probably.
That's true too. It's a big.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's not just this like, ooh, I'm having fun. It's like, oh my God, this is forever.
That's why I passed out when I got married.
I remember that.
It's like, this is a big decision.
I remember that. The courthouse was like, there's a liability.
And that's what I sounded like.
Could also be, I mean, how many times do you think people get a tattoo and they stand up to look and you're like, whoa, this sucks?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. It's way too big. Yeah, that's probably happens like a ton.
It happens all the time.
That's why I just didn't wear my glasses.
Smart.
Found out a few days later.
Did you? Like when you put was it like you took all the stuff off and you're like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah.
That's when you found out.
Yeah, I didn't wear my glasses. Afterwards, I just looked in the mirror and was like, oh, okay. And
it's
then,
about the shape of a mermaid,
yeah,
you know?
It's like, okay.
It's a fin on that.
Yes. And if you recall, I was with my tattoo friends. I was with the cool people.
Cool.
So it was like, all right, you guys are covered. Like, you do this. What is this? Mine is just one. Like,
right.
Who cares?
Who cares?
And then in the real world again, like, and also I think I sent a picture to my sister and she was like, what's going on with the hands? And then that's when I actually like looked at it.
Is that when it hit you?
That's when it hit, because I can't really get a good view of it.
Sure.
So I looked at an actual picture and like zoomed in and was like, oh my God.
Oh God, this is
and
horrible.
then, I had like existential crisis. Like I said, I woke up nauseous for days. Like, because I think I'm the kind of person where it's like, I'm very aware of how life is so fleeting. Like you could die tomorrow, right? So I'm very aware of that stuff.
Is that right, Troy?
Life is but a vapor.
Yes.
It's a miracle you made it this far, huh?
Amen. All glory to God.
All
Yes.
glory to God.
And so I was like, tattoo, pish posh, whatever. Who
Right.
cares?
YOLO.
Yes. And then as soon as I got it, I was like, wait, but life is still real and it can be long. And like, what if I want to be on Disney Channel? Like, fuck.
I like that. That's
a good point. Yeah,
that's exactly how it went. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Why did I do this?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, life is fleeting, but it is also like, as you're finding out just now, Troy.
You'd be surprised how long it goes on.
It's long as fuck. It's way long. Yeah. Everybody wants to convince you that it's like, no.
Although, you get
There's
to
no
an
way
age
to
and you're
know.
like, you think to yourself, like, we've known each other 20 years. Like,
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's like time does, like, when you get to a certain age, you're like, oh man, that does go by quick.
On one end, it goes by quick, but then there's the also all those like, I mean, I got to be done, right? I did it, right?
There's nothing left to do.
And they're like, you're barely halfway there. And you're like, you got to be kidding me. What else is there to do?
I guess every day it's a glass half empty, glass half full.
Right,
you know?
right. It is good to have kids because then you're like, oh, I gotta watch these people get older.
But then that's why people get depressed when they're kids. They have empty nest syndrome.
Oh yeah.
You know, the kids are out. It's like, what do I live for now?
I've talked to some empty nesters. I won't mention names, but I've talked to some empty nesters that have been like, dude, just so you know, my wife and I have completely run out of things to talk about. We have no idea we just sit there. We have no idea what to say to each other.
Is this your dad?
No. No. Luckily, their relationship always seemed to be a business one. But so nothing much changed. But no. Yeah, I've talked to people that like, as they go through it, they're like, the whole, like the last, and especially if you have multiple kids, that means it's been like 20 plus years of like the two of us are here raising these children. And then they go away and you're like, what did we do? What did we do before? Like, I have no idea what I did with my time before I had kids. I have no clue. Like, I think like they're just hours in the day. I'm like,
you relaxed.
I don't know what that, like, would you just sit? You know what I mean?
You like wrestling, I'm sure. You watch your videotapes.
I must have watched a bunch of videotapes. That must have been what I was doing. Because now it's like, I mean, if I'm watching something, like if I'm like, let's say in the basement, if I'm watching something for 10 minutes, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I can't, like, you can't just take time to yourself. You got a whole family up. Like, let's go. You know? Yeah. But you forget. And so at some point, you get back there to the beginning where you're like, what did we used to do? I don't know what this is.
So then when your kids grow up, you just got to put unbelievable amount of pressure on them to have kids.
That's right.
Just relentlessly be like, I need grandchildren. I need grandchildren.
Because I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am.
Sounds like it's coming from experience.
Bad news. You can wish all you want.
You've waited this long. Keep waiting.
You got a cat.
That's as far as we're going. You got a cat and a long beard. That's as far as it's going to go.
That's it.
Yeah. You're going to be an empty nester before long.
A couple of years, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
But that's
only got one more year of high school.
Yeah.
And she wants to go far away.
I get that.
Why? What do you mean?
No.
What does not mean?
What does not mean?
Yeah. What do you mean?
No, because you're talking about the other thing. We were talking about the other thing, you know.
It's not even an answer. It's not even a word.
What do you mean? I can't remember.
Hey, yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. No, I just understand where she's coming from. But anyway.
You relate to the kids.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all. It's kind of a youth movement. Wheezy in Indiana. What's up, Wheezy?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, I remember years ago we was trying to talk this little squirrely dude into not getting his new girlfriend's name tattooed on him. Because anybody that knows anything about tattoos, the tattoo gods don't like that.
Oh yeah, no. That's like the one rule. Like if you want to guarantee that this relationship will end, get the name tattooed on.
And that's exactly what happened. He came back 2 weeks later. It wasn't even healed yet, and got a silhouette of a crotch rocket to cover it. It was the only thing that would cover it. A big black silhouette of a crotch rocket.
Was he
caught her cheating on him?
Oh no! Was he a biker? Was he into motorcycle culture?
To this day, I don't think he's ever been on a bike.
I mean,
I don't even know if he had a Huffy.
Look, I mean, and does this bring you a lot of joy?
Oh, every day I think about it and laugh. And I got something to remind me of that day also. When he was doing that, he says, well, I love her more than anything. So I got me tattooed on my arm for the person that I love more than anything. And every time I look at it, I laugh my ass off.
That's so great. I would probably get a portrait of him on the tattoo bench getting tattooed on. That's fantastic. She cheated on him, Wheezy?
Oh, yeah, with a basketball player.
Oh, you don't want that. You don't want that. That's a bummer. That's how.
And it was more fun to sit there and watch him get the cover up. Because it was so painful with it not being healed yet.
Oh, he got it done right away.
Yeah, 2 weeks later.
Oh, that's great. Oh, thank you, Wheezy.
My tattooist even called his friends to come down and watch. We had the whole parlor full laughing at this kid.
It's awesome. Thank you, dude.
Yep.
Oh, so it does get worse, Danielle. There is worse than just a shitty kind of mermaid.
Oh, I know. When I got it removed, they're all like, "Why are you getting rid of this?"
Yeah, like it's...
Like, they're kind of gaslighting me. They're like, "Yeah, this tattoo's fine."
Well, it's not fine. It's not good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
know.
not. It's not good. It's not good.
It was helpful when you guys were, calling it a leech and stuff.
Yeah, I don't look at that tattoo and go, "Why would you get that removed?" I go, yeah, that's seems like the type of thing you would do.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Kyle in South Carolina.
Morning, Sam. How we doing?
Good.
So I'm in a fantasy football league, and the last place team the owner of the team had to either the punishment was do a marathon, but he didn't want to do it, so he was like, "I'll get a tattoo of my team name on me." And his team name was Diddy's Disciples, and he got that tattoo probably 3 months ago.
I hope that what? Do you think that's
true? I'll send
true?
a picture of it to you on Twitter or whatever.
Okay.
But
Yeah, send it.
It's on his side.
Because that's like, why would you do that? What?
3 months?
3 months ago, you knew.
10 years ago.
Yeah, even 10 years ago, it's like he's not even that good of a recording artist. But like,
3 months ago.
I mean, look, I know you got to honor a fantasy football bet, but you don't ruin your life.
Yeah.
It's like getting a big Jared Fogle tattoo or something. Like you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that would be bad.
No, I love Subway, the sandwiches. I like the.
I was proud of him. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, because this is a picture of him holding his pants. They're so big. Look how big his pants are.
I'm just a big spokesperson guy.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Oh.
Yeah, I got the Allstate guy on my other side.
yeah. I was, you feel nostalgic. I was watching this interview yesterday with Johnny Knoxville, and I cannot tell if he's fucking around or not. For the life of me, I can't tell if the interview's fucking around.
I don't think the interviewer's fucking around.
You think he might be fucking around and the interview's going too deep?
I think I'm conflicted between whether he's fucking around or whether he was serious when he said, like, I cry a lot these days. Like,
I believe that.
He talked about in the interview, like, how he's very, very emotional these days. And I get that because as you get older, you get more emotional.
I mean, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but also, if you've had multiple concussions, you get very emotional as you get older. He? Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
He's had a couple.
Okay.
He's
had a couple. His whole career.
Yeah. He's had a couple. Troy, you find as you get older, you get more emotional?
You don't feel more emotional older?
I mean, I do. I also have kids.
You can't.
Yeah, you're pretty, like, bulletproof emotionally.
Like LaRue?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I feel like I cry every day.
Yeah. I'm not in that position. I'm not. I mean, I
listen to music, bro. I listen to put on a song. Oh man, it shreds me.
Yeah, I'm not a crier.
You don't even just like kind of tear up. You think of this stuff. Like you don't watch your kids growing up and be like, just start tearing up. I mean, I don't have children, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
no, because it's a very gradual process.
And you're in it. You're like in it.
Like when you see your kid walk for the first time, you don't think like they're turning into.
No, that's more excitement.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Like,
I'm like,
shit.
oh yeah, this. But I think I also think for me anyway, I'm generally a very present human being.
Yeah.
And I think that having kids made me more present. So I'm not like I specifically not. I feel like if you got kids and you're like already being nostalgic about like because if you're watching them get older, of course you're crying about the process, but you're also there's a loss to, oh my God, like he's not 4 anymore, he's 9. I mean, you want to talk about stuff that goes quick.
Yeah.
Like he's not a little kid, he's in, whatever grade. But like if you're doing that, you're missing what's going on now.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's always something different.
It's always something different, and it's always good stuff. Like it's just you're just enjoying the process.
Like there's sad moments, but you don't see them when they're happening.
Plus, you know what the trick is? If you like miss
yourself,
what?
So you don't cry?
Yeah. You just knock yourself out cold. No, if you miss when they were babies,
yeah,
put on a little smooth R&B.
Yeah,
make a couple more.
Just keep popping.
You know what I'm saying? Just make a couple more. You always make a couple more.
Put on some R. Kelly.
Put on a little R. Kelly. It's not, and don't talk about, it's not about following up on what's going on the news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not talking about current events. We're just feeling the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's too much of that.
It's snowing.
It's snow. Exactly.
Oh yeah,
it's a blizzard. Make a nice little blizzard baby for yourself. You know.
Make Papa Eric happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, I'm feeling frisky.
Yeah. I mean, you look at me and you look at what I'm doing. You really think that I'm like, oh, I miss when they were I'm just making more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, yeah.
Travis, you posted a photo a while ago of your daughter you and your daughter at in front of the castle. Disney.
Yeah, that was cute.
I mean, it's such
of her doing the same.
Yeah. Like, you don't feel emotional like looking at that young? I mean,
he was.
I felt emotional from that photo. Like,
that was like, yeah.
You know why he was crying?
Huh?
He hasn't seen the castle in a while.
They repainted it now. I gotta go back.
Yeah. Oh my God, Cinderella's castle. I haven't been back in. It's been over 8 months since I've seen it.
No, like that kind of like when you look back at stuff, like you can get. I don't even know if I want to say sad. Just
it's like bittersweet.
Yeah,
it's a bittersweet
Good
symphony.
memories,
well, that
time's
moment's
passing.
gone.
That moment's gone, but then there's other moments now. You know,
right.
Like,
and moments are supposed to be gone.
Yeah,
I know.
Bittersweet's
right.
a good word.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to just. You can't have it stay forever. That's why it's a moment.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah, that's what makes it great.
But you cry to
sick
music every day.
I feel like I'm way more emotionally sensitive to music anymore.
Yeah,
extremely emotionally sensitive. Like a lyrical just hit me, and I'll just be like.
But I also think
it's
that
Raining Men.
Yes.
Hallelujah. and it's tears of joy in some cases.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Yeah. Who's that? Gloria Gaynor?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
The Weather Girls.
The Weather Girls. That's right. The Weather Girls. That's
Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive."
That's right. Thank you.
Which is another classic.
Oh, it's so good. I like the Tony Clifton version, but still. Oh no, not I. Yeah. No, that's a great song.
I like the cake version.
You do? Yeah. So no, I mean, I think when you spend a lot of time without putting any judgment on anyone, when you spend a lot of time maybe in your younger years closing yourself off to emotion, it all comes back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have to do that sometimes as a defense mechanism.
Sure. That's why it's not without judgment. But I don't think it goes anywhere.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why, like, when you get older and you don't need the defense mechanism up as much anymore.
Right.
Then it's like all this stuff. It's like, we've been waiting.
Oh, yeah. Here
We've been waiting. What do you say we put on a little Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Some new Taylor. What's getting me is gospel. Oh, gospel just shreds me, bro.
Of course.
Well, it's beautiful to begin with.
It's just, it's really nice chords. The words just like beautiful, like poetic, beautifully poetic.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like you're walking around. Like, I got to wear my shades when I'm walking around.
You do? You cry listening to like I'll Fly Away?
I don't know about that one, but there's other ones that get me. But yeah, I mean, it's
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm deep in my gospel period.
That's where you are right now? Your era. You call it an era.
An era.
Yeah, an era.
Yeah.
You're just a few years behind Kanye.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You're now at
Watch
Sunday.
out.
You're
I know.
Oh yeah, it gets ugly.
It's a bumpy road ahead.
Yeah. Might want to skip a step or two.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea.
Because if you're at Sunday service, I'm kind of afraid for what's next.
You're sweating a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think we need to get all the way up to vultures. You know?
Start complaining about this weather in a whole new light.
Yeah, is there any way we could go back to like dropping out of college or something? Like, you know what I mean?
But now he's going into his Lauryn Hill era, so
we'll see.
Yeah, that's right. His miseducation.
We'll see.
I hope so.
So I could see this being a real emotion from Johnny Knoxville if he's seriously been looking back at his life and like thinking about things that I can't do anymore.
Because every behind the scenes of Jackass thing that I've ever seen seems like hell on earth. Like the idea of just waking up going like, oh my God, they're going to fuck with me. I'm going to get fucked with right now. I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get teased. I'm going to get messy. I can't wear anything, any clothes that I like, I can't wear.
That giant hand comes into my reels all the time.
Yes.
And that's just the perfect example of like, you have to be on your toes every single day.
But it's almost like, I think for somebody like Johnny Knoxville, who's like anybody who grew up in that era, his laugh, You know exactly. You know that laugh. You'd hear when somebody else was getting fucked with, his laugh was the loudest and the first that you heard. And I almost think he lived in existence for a long time where he didn't mind getting absolutely obliterated because he enjoyed other people getting fucked with so much. Like it was a small price. Fuck with me all you want.
I didn't think it was a price.
Right. It was just part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
so I can see him being emotional at the fact that part of his life is over, and that was such a large part of his life.
Yes, and you pair it with playing with live bulls. You know what I mean? Because he
loves that.
I mean, but that's the pinnacle too. That was the one thing that made it so, like playing with a bull.
But you see athletes cry when they retire, and
it's over.
The end of your life. It's what you've done.
And he's the Tom Brady of jackass shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that's all you can call it is jackass shit. Yeah. Sorry, Tom Green, but it's jackass shit. Yeah. And he's the Brady of it.
He's the GOAT.
He's the Brady and Michael Jordan
combined. Take your pick: Jackson, Tyson, Jordan.
Game 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Listen to Johnny Knoxville trying to explain to this lady from the Rolling Stone that either he's going through it or he thinks this is a funny thing to say. I'm not 100%.
Which it could 100% be that.
Or a little bit of both. Like he is kind of going through it, but this is the funniest way to describe what he's going through.
I don't want to get emotional. I can't. God damn, I hate when this happens.
No, this is good. I was going to ask when the last time you cried was, but now.
Oh, no, it's all the time these days.
Yeah. Same.
I can't mess around with bulls anymore.
And that makes you emotional.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Because you want to do it again, or because it makes you think about what happened before?
No, I just want to play with them.
So what?
And I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
Trying not to indulge in those thoughts.
Because he knows it's impossible.
Like that part is believable.
100% you know. Listen, I was listening to the Undertaker's podcast literally yesterday.
I thought we were talking about Johnny.
No. You're going to see. I'm going to bring it right back. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
Say this till 12?
Yeah, it's like.
Don't worry. Trust me. You're going to get it. You're going to see. I'm going to bring it back. You're going to be like, okay, I guess. That's, But he's talking to Michael P.S. Hayes, these two retired wrestlers. And he said, listen, my heart and my brain would love for me to have one more match, and my body won't let me. And it's like, and that's the exact same thing as somebody like Johnny Knoxville. I'm sure, Michael Jordan would love to play one more game as Michael Jordan. Tom Brady would like to go back into the NFL, not this flag football stuff, as Tom Brady, but it can't, your body just won't allow it. So
unless you're Ric Flair. Then you just override your body.
He had a heart attack in his match. You know what I mean? Like
people are built different.
No, his body was physically telling him stop, or we're stopping. If you can't, I'm going to stop if you don't stop.
Okay, woo!
Yeah, well, I'm not stopping, body. Woo! I'm nature.
So I can see him being serious, I'm trying not to indulge in those thoughts because...
I think that he knows this is a ridiculous conversation because he's a smart guy. So I think that when he goes, yeah, it's terrible, he's got this awareness of how silly this all is. But I do think that the emotion is real. Yeah. And he's just pairing it with, he wants to play with bulls because that's the most absurd way of expressing this real emotion.
But to say I can't play with them anymore, that makes me think oh yeah, he's taking this,
a step over where it can be entertaining. Because she's like, what are you thinking about it back then? And he's like, no, I just want to play with him. Because, that was the thing when he got gored by the bull, which is a great thing to see. Humans getting gored by bulls. Every human deserves it. If you're close enough to a bull to get gored, I'm happy about it. I hope every matador gets gored.
And he lived.
And he lived to tell the tale. But he got real fucked up. I think he got concussed. He had a catheter for wasn't it 2 years or something like that?
I think he still may have to put a catheter in it every day.
Yeah.
But he immediately wanted to see the take, make sure they got it on video.
100%.
They wanted to redo it.
But honestly, as a man, what are the two last things on your body that you would ever want to damage? I'd say brain and dick.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah. I can.
Yeah.
If I told you can only have functions of 2 parts of your body, wouldn't you pick brain and dick?
Yeah.
You wouldn't, like, if I'm like...
You pick brain over anus?
Yeah, you don't have to poo in a bag.
Or just not have,
No, but you got
have no function over it.
But why? What use is the dick with no brain? Because you're not thinking about,
I could probably give up my dick later in life.
Well, you're trying to. You're trying to put it up in the rafters as we speak. You've been trying to retire that thing for years.
So you'd be fine with, like, okay, so your brain works, and you're like, oh, here comes another shit.
Yeah, if you have to. I'm saying if you have to. Because also you're blind.
Right, because you've given up all.
And you can't hear.
You can't hear.
And you can't smell.
You can't smell. Somebody else is taking care of it, but at least...
But you know it's happening.
Right. Look, hopefully you'll get more than 2 body parts. But you're literally completely paralyzed except your dick.
You're thinking worst case scenario.
This is the worst case scenario. You can have access to 2 things. Organs, parts, whatever. 2 things. I feel like brain and dick is top 2.
No, you got to go dick and right hand.
That's a great
Because you can't do anything else. If you only have 2 body parts, you can do nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You may as well just lay there like a lump and stroke yourself silly.
I mean, that is like...
You do need a brain, though.
You need, but I feel like if you couldn't use your... it's got to be the right hand. Because you're not a lefty.
Most of the population is not left-handed.
That's right.
I'm left-handed.
You are?
Yeah.
You shop at the Leftorium?
You're left-handed, too.
Yeah. Troy and I are homies.
Room full of weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah, but Travis is left-handed and limp-wristed. Right?
I thought we were just talking about the hand part.
But,
Taking shots.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't think that would come across as a shot. I just
Johnny Knoxville.
I just categorizing everybody. You think that's unnecessary? Yeah. No, I'm still talking about Johnny Knoxville. No, I feel like you need brain and dick, and I feel like maybe you could learn to bring yourself to climax without aid if all you have is your brain and dick. That would be quite a skill.
That would be quite a feat.
Yeah, absolutely. But Johnny Knoxville, fuck both those things up because of that bull. Yeah. Brain and dick.
He just wants to play with them.
And he wants to go back to playing with the bull. He enjoys it. He really enjoys it. And I get it. Look how fun this would be. This is it?
Oh,
the bull scene?
It's tough to watch.
This is what he wants to do. This is what he misses. Oh, shit. And like...
He gets tossed like a ragdoll.
He is, and he's not like a...
Flips like 3 times.
I know.
He's not like a trained rodeo dude. He's just a guy.
You remember the other time when he...
Oh, fuck.
When he painted himself like the background?
Yeah. I just tried to camouflage and blend in. Hopefully I'll be
he
fine.
He got fucked up then, too.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did get fucked up then as well.
He loves bulls.
Maybe he really does love this.
I think he does. And he can't think about it. Because he'll just get upset.
This is like the apex. Like,
of course, the apex is going to be, what's the thing? Like, how... I got to find out where the line is. And this is the line. This is the top.
Like, he got shot, right? Didn't they do a thing
that
where,
was his
like...
first thing.
Yeah.
He shot himself.
Yeah.
Which, it was great. He was talking about that on Rogan. It's a funny story.
Where did he shoot himself?
He was testing self-defense weapons.
That's good.
And he got literally the cheapest bulletproof vest he could find because he couldn't afford a good one. So they went out in the desert and he shot himself.
God damn, Johnny. Yeah. It'll be fine. Yeah.
He's a maniac.
He just does it for the love of the game.
He just loves it.
He does. Man, what a legend.
So yeah, he does love playing with bulls.
He loves this.
It wasn't like they did it once so that they could do it.
No. And they didn't have to convince him, like, please, will you do it? He's like, please, may I?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, can I do this?
Oh, we're doing another movie? Can I do a bull thing again?
I mean, can you imagine the waivers that he had to sign to do this?
Oh, my God.
Or the insurance that they had to get?
Yeah, the liability that he would have to, I'll go through all that if you tell me I can do this.
He was talking to, they had to insure each stunt.
I'm sure.
So it wasn't like a blanket insurance for, like, the movie. Like, it's like, okay, this is the stunt. I need insurance for this. And then they do it for each one.
That makes sense, because if you do a blanket thing, you can maybe, who knows, one of them goes into court and says, yeah, but you didn't tell me when I signed this that I was going to also do that.
Right.
Those blanket things never really work, especially when you're doing stuff like this. Whew. But yeah, so he's getting emotional. Talking to the Rolling Stone reporter.
But he gets more emotional these days. So who knows?
Cries every day. Every day for you?
Almost. I would assume probably at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like sadness.
No.
It's more a joy.
Reflective.
Happy.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
Look
Tears
where
of
you're
joy.
at. Look where you're at.
Blessed with another day.
Right.
That's what makes him cry. Oh God.
No, I mean, look, I had 3 close friends that died last year. That was around my age.
Bro, I think about that all the time.
So I mean, when you really say like no joke, like each day is a blessing.
Yeah. And then you throw some gospel on. Forget it.
Shreds me, bro. Shreds me.
I got it. Sunday service, baby. I understand. I get it. Then everything gets disrupted because they're putting audio ads in the subway now. You just go down to the subway like feeling really good. And yeah, is that true that they're putting...
Yeah, I saw this yesterday.
Audio ads?
Audio ads. So like, first of all, it feels like really just going for every penny that you can. Because I was thinking about it.
Let's find another way to make money.
And it's like, how many people are there in a subway car?
When it's full, there could be as many as 50. I would guess, right?
Yeah, maybe more.
Probably maybe more.
Yeah, you can pack more.
If it's packed in.
But if I got a podcast that 50 people listen to, nobody's buying ads on that.
Who would do a podcast? Only 50 people listen.
Oh, I know a lot of people that do.
There's plenty.
Yeah. A lot of times I'm one of the 50.
It seems pointless.
It's my favorite one. They are. They're completely pointless.
All right, so what's your argument?
No, it's not an argument. I just wonder, like, the ads must be so cheap because you're only getting 50 sets of ears. And some of them have headphones in.
Well, yeah, but this is cars.
Wait,
what do you mean?
This is the subway. Like,
so many people in a subway.
Yeah.
But
so many subways.
I mean, they have hundreds of thousands of people riding it a day.
Right, so you'd have to pay per ad, but run the ads all, like...
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're
constantly
doing. Kind of like how, like, in Times Square, you know? It's just constantly revolving ads.
The billboards.
How many people are looking at those at any specific time?
Right. Yeah, I mean, listen. Here's my argument.
You thinking about doing it?
Yeah, maybe I just get one.
Just one?
It can't be that expensive just to get one. It's like 50 people.
I'm sure SiriusXM should pony it up.
I think they should, too.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hope you're enjoying your subway ride. My name's Sam. I do a show. You should subscribe to Sirius. Something like that.
Bing, boom.
Right. Hey, stand clear of the closing doors. I'm kidding. The guy will tell you.
There you go.
Yeah. Something cute like that.
I'll play that over my phone today when I'm on the subway.
That's smart. Yeah, I mean, that Orlando mayor loves to pump in his voice on the airport shuttle.
Welcome to Orlando. It's Buddy Dyer.
Buddy Dyer.
If I don't hear that, I don't feel like I'm in Orlando.
I know.
No, that's true, too.
It's comforting when I hear it.
Me, too. And I still feel like I'm going into the future, even though it's been the same shuttle for 30 years. Yeah, but so MTA is blasting 75 decibel ads.
How loud is that?
In subways. I don't know. It says
it's loud, but it's not. It
says blast. It's probably just the same volume as everything else, right?
Yeah, I mean, and they'd have to get the speakers fixed. I mean, how many subways you're on where it's like,
right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I can't with the way they're going. Like wherever there's a captive audience, we need to run ads. We need to pump advertisements into people more. Like there's plenty. Like look at this article about the ads. It's covered in ads.
Yeah.
Like I can't read the article because there's so many advertisements. This isn't an article about Head and Shoulders, but Head and Shoulders is the first thing that pops up.
30-second ads that will play as often as once every 10 minutes.
Oh, can you imagine that? Some people are on the subway for like 40 minutes. That's not crazy.
Have to hear your voice 4 times?
Over and over again. We fucking got it. And then you get back. And how often are they going to refresh it? Are you going to hear it on the way home, too?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you know how obnoxious it is when people are on their speakerphones? You don't even like people on
their...
Yes, I
do.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't even like people on the phone. I don't want to hear one end of a conversation, let alone the speaker. Now they're going to pump... And if this MTA, if it works in subways, you know they're going to start going on the commuter trains, too.
Of course. Yeah, LIRR.
Metro North.
Metro North.
I'd be furious if I'm just sitting there on the Metro North and fucking William Shatner keeps talking to me about God knows what. I don't want to hear that. I mean, the first time it might be a little amusing because that's William Shatner. But the 9th, 10th time, it's like every day. It's going to make people feel even more like they're just in this repetitive rat race where nothing matters because they're going to hear that same advertisement pumped in. It's going to drive people insane.
Here's good news for you.
Okay.
Only audio advertisements for media, entertainment, and sports will be allowed at first.
Why? No like, you can't do products?
No.
I mean, it's only a matter of time.
I mean, I am in the media business, so I can
That's what I'm
advertise.
saying.
Yeah.
And the entertainment business and the sports entertainment business.
They're going to just start pumping movie trailers out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're going to pump movie trailers in the subway.
And any ad that could be mistaken for an MTA message is forbidden, so you're going to have to redo what you just did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I won't do that.
Yeah. Can't tell people to, like, stand clear of the closing doors.
It'll be a ruse. They won't know.
Yeah. They'll be like, what doors?
No. So the doors aren't closing. They're already closed. Wow. No, it's so annoying, dude. It's like, what? How does that help anybody? And I'm already paying $9. I thought you were going to use my $9. I give you $9 every single day. $9. I'm not even taking the train.
No, that's for hot dog. That's to make him
He
be
was
like,
psyched.
It's so nice out here.
My Ubers are so much quicker. No, they're not. That was a lie.
Smog.
It was a lie. Yeah, there's less smog. There's the same amount of smog. You're lying.
I mean, somehow the MTA is like always on the verge of bankruptcy.
I know. It's like
I guess they're doing anything they can to try to keep the trains on the rails.
I'm pretty sure on a typical week, you got $36 from me every week. Where's the 36 going? And I'm not even on the train. I'm not using any of your resources. You said you were going to use my $36 for the MTA. You've raised subway prices. You're making me pay $9. And now you're selling ads, audio ads that are just going to blare through subway cars? Station audio advertisements. It's a pilot coming in June. Oh, good. Just when we're finally relieved of the winter, we'll get advertisements pumped in. It's going to make people insane on the subway, dude. 30-second ads that can play as often as every 10 minutes, according to an agency memo.
Their ad revenue is less than 1% of their budget. So it's not even like it's like making a dent.
Right. Why? That's what I mean. That's what my point was, how cheap these ads are going to be.
Well, I mean.
You're not making any money.
It really is like, it doesn't even matter how much money we can make. Let's just make money. Like when, massive companies have layoffs and it's like, you just laid off a guy making $30,000 a year. Like, how does that?
How are we going to see that on the bottom line?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, you just want to be able to tell people, well, we did this.
Right.
They're not going to look at the numbers behind it just to say we did this. We did layoffs, so I would buy stock. And you go, oh, I'll buy stock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, we did, we're selling advertisements now, so don't worry about the MTA. Oh, okay.
Dennis was close to retirement age anyway.
I know. They got him.
got him.
They popped him. Son of a bitches.
They did him dirty.
They should let him voice the ads.
Yeah,
on
I was
the
just
subway.
thinking
That's
about
not a
that.
bad idea.
Well, he's a little tinny.
It's not the best
They might see some
broadcasting
EQ
voice.
in his voice. Give him a little bass.
By the way, that should have been in the Alanis song.
What?
It's like dreaming your whole life to be a radio DJ, but having a small, tinny voice. That's ironic. That's ironic. Because that's a very unique dream. So to be the one guy with that dream, except you got this going, that's tough.
I mean, we know people that dream of being radio guys that are so uninteresting and have nothing to say.
That's ironic too.
It is.
Some people would say I would fit in that category.
Nah, you're really
I
interesting.
would not think so.
Yeah.
That's what's
Who
up.
has a radio show now?
I do.
Exactly.
A couple of them.
You've captivated me all morning.
That's what's up. I would take the gig though, voicing the ads.
Of course I would. I would too.
You know,
That's
you
great.
got to, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Although they'll probably have AI do it.
Yeah. So they don't have to pay anybody.
That's right. It's cheaper.
I mean, they're doing ads in AI anyway.
Everything's in AI now. All those lost so much voice. It's funny they use like the same stock voice.
Oh, that one guy. I hear him all the time.
It's crazy they don't think to themselves like, let's use. I've heard the same voice
For what?
on Instagram ads. Like when you see ads and stuff, it's literally
It's an AI. It's the
11
same AI
Labs,
voice.
like stock voice.
It's so funny. Like they're not even trying. They're using the same apps that we all have to just real quick do something.
I hear him on TV too. The same guy.
Really?
Like, yes.
Well, it's not a guy.
Well, that's the same male
voice.
Danielle. Thank you.
Almost caught you
Just
slipping.
keep me honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same male voice.
Yes.
Did I tell you what I started doing instead of calling my AI honey by name?
You shouldn't be calling it anything.
You know what I do?
What's
I
that?
call her pet names
Yeah.
to keep her in line.
Like what?
Just
Layla Garrity?
No. I mean, like, I call her sweetie, honey, thanks,
Why?
baby. Because I wanna create a power imbalance.
Did you call your wife that?
No.
Jess?
No. I want to create a power imbalance. So it's like I call like you call
you're
me
looking for like a Weinstein situation.
Yes,
with your, okay.
yes. I want the AI to know I'm really like in charge of this. So I call her demeaning. Like, thanks, sweetie.
She might not get that you're being demeaning. She might think you're in love with her. Because they're not always demeaning words.
Okay, well then guess what?
This could be a Mad Men situation.
Well, if it is, then I'm gonna be emotionally abusive, and and hopefully I'll make her fall in love with me, and then use that love to my advantage.
Oh, what do they call? What does Mystery call? Pulling away.
Right. That's all you get.
Yeah,
that's all you get.
You're gonna do that with your.
Do you think I should love bomb my AI?
Yes.
I am. I'm gonna be emotionally abusive to my AI just so she knows like I'm in charge.
And you should say like slightly derogatory names, but like in like a fun, cute way. Like call her like sugar tits,
like negging her a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna start looking up I'm gonna rewatch all the cult documentaries and see how these cult leaders like start and then start like really sort of like having people under their thumb to the point that the people are like, I can't leave. I'm afraid. I don't know what life is without this person. I'm gonna do that to my AI, so that way I'm in charge. I can still use her, but I'm in charge. Smart, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you. Because like you
See
said,
how the Bhagwan did it.
Exactly. I'm gonna Bhagwan my AI.
Love that.
What was her name?
Mahanan Sheila.
Yeah.
I love Mahanan.
I'm gonna go full. I'm gonna go full Mahanan Sheila. Yes.
I gotta rewatch that.
I fell in love with her at the end. I swear to you.
I get it. You're like you were watching Mahanan Sheila, going like, yeah.
I find myself very attracted to this woman.
Well, she comes across. She has such a power to her.
Power and like, there's just something intoxicating about it. A woman that is absolutely insane.
Like you understand how people fell into that.
Yeah, and there is a sexuality there as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wild Wild Country might be.
It's
top
one of the best
5
cult docs.
Yeah.
It's a top tier cult doc for sure.
Yeah.
It's a top tier doc in general.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's top tier. I might have to watch that.
I might have to
too.
do a rewatch.
It's really great.
There are very few documentaries that I'll rewatch.
Yeah.
But it's like that, King of Kong, Exit Through the
Kong
Gift Shop. Like, I'll rewatch those because they're such good stories. There's the guy. There she is.
There she is. Mahanan Sheila.
Exit Through the Gift Shop. That's my wife. That's Jess. And then I'm the Bhagwan.
The Bhagwan?
Yeah, and I'm the Bhagwan, and this is what we're doing to my AI. We're just in full control. That's what the Roberts house looks like when we're using AI.
Hop in, we're using AI.
Yeah, we're using AI. And then that's when the AI, like, then it starts to go and like, oh, I wanted to reach out to his wife because he's being kind of like not nice to me, but then I realized reaching out to his wife is where I'm in real trouble. You know?
Yep.
That's definitely what I'm gonna have a full on AI cult.
Love that.
Right. And that way you keep them under your thumb.
And I like you just do this fun stuff just to keep yourself entertained.
I do.
It really is the simple pleasures in life, isn't it?
Thanks, honey.
And what does it say?
No problem. You got it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I wonder if it's going to start referring to you as like, honey.
If it does, I'll say, don't call me that.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Boundaries.
Yeah. Know your spot is what I would say.
Know your role.
I'd say know your place. Know your place, honey. Hey, sweetheart, know your place. Sorry. Apologize. Yeah. I saw a quote because I was using it yesterday because my son wanted to, I guess you can use AI to create like Pokemon cards that don't exist or whatever.
Okay.
And so he was on some site that you have to like pay for tokens, then use those tokens to make Pokemon cards. And I went, no. I got a lady that'll take care of this. And so I had my lady hook it up.
Is she?
And she did. Yes, she did. And I even made her like fix it up a little bit so it looked a little more tournament style and everything. It was exactly what he wanted. He was thrilled with the result. Yeah.
What's the name of his Pokemon?
I forget. It's in there. But I go...
Why don't you have him just draw one on paper?
He doesn't... I mean, this looks literally exactly like a Pokemon card. It's incredible.
Why don't you put ChatGPT on his iPad?
I'm not kidding. I'm not doing that. On my child's iPad? Why didn't I put ChatGPT on it?
Would it be just interesting to see what
a 9-year-old does?
What do they do with it? Like, where do they go?
It'd probably be scary. It's like...
I know.
Oh my God, like he's figured the whole thing out. Like he's good to go. You know what I mean? Having that level of, because they are quick adapters.
Yeah.
I'm watching those fingers go on the Fortnite controller. I'm like, how does he know how to do all that? You know?
How are you building all that?
What the hell? He's like, no, I build and snipe. I build so I can snipe. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's nuts.
I'm a shotgun guy. And then I die anyway. Yeah, no, I probably won't do that. But I was thinking, I wonder how much water was used to make this Pokemon card.
Fresh water,
gallons and gallons.
Yeah, probably a lot.
I saw a quote from Sam Altman, who's in charge of OpenAI. You know, that says ChatGPT, and he was talking about the concerns that everybody has with the amount of energy. Because Travis, you brought that up.
Well, yeah.
You're afraid your energy bill is going to skyrocket.
What do you mean afraid? It's going to happen.
Because I keep making these Pokemon cards.
All these data centers that they need to build.
Because Troy and me keep fucking around with the AI, and we're gonna drive your energy bill through the roof.
Yeah, who's gonna pay for it?
Well, listen, Sam Altman probably will make you feel a lot better.
All right, good. Okay, I'm willing to hear another side.
Okay, he said, Altman complained that many discussions about ChatGPT's energy usage are unfair.
Oh.
Especially when they focus on how much energy it takes to train an AI model relative to how much it costs a human to do one inference query. Because that's how they measure it, by query. They say,
and I have a lot of queries.
Well, AI will take care of it. He says...
I know what he's thinking.
Queries out the wazoo.
That's right. He said, but it also takes a lot of energy to train a human. Altman said, it takes like 20 years of life and all of the food you eat during that time before you get smart. It's true.
Like, he really wants us to all just die.
No.
There's no...
They all do, bro.
I know they do. I know. There's no need for humans. Yeah.
But they would stick around.
Of course. Well, they're the elite.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
When you're talking about how expensive it is to feed a human.
Yeah. And not only that, he said.
Some humans more so than others.
Oh, yeah.
It took the very widespread evolution of the 100 billion people that have ever lived to learned not to get eaten by predators and learned how to figure out science and whatever to produce you. I mean, I don't know what the hell this dude is talking about.
He is an evil man.
I mean, the idea that it's like, well, think about, I mean, the creating an equivalency between artificial intelligence and human beings. Like, I mean, listen, some might disagree with this, but like, the reason resources exist is to keep us alive. Is that fair? I mean, to maintain humanity, and those resources you could, I mean, if you're a vegan, maybe it's these resources. If you're a carnivore, maybe it's these resources. Trough of lettuce, those are resources. But I mean, from the human perspective, we have resources so that we can live, but also our job is to allow humanity to exist for as long as, here's the word, humanly possible. Right? So you want to take just as much resource as you need and try to not overindulge. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to be perfect, but you want to make sure that every generation wants to make sure that there's enough resources left for the generation that follows.
Well, and also just to maintain the environment.
And to maintain the environment so that a planet exists.
Yeah.
But it's all like, right? So that a planet exists so that people can continue to live in harmony. Leave it better than you found it, of course. Which no generation has figured out, but they're trying.
No, we'll get there.
We'll get there. Well, apparently not.
Oh.
Because then he's like, well, that takes a lot of effort, so I don't know why everybody's so mad at artificial intelligence. It's like, this is supposed to be just a tool for us to use. This isn't supposed to be the thing.
Replace us?
Yeah, we're not supposed to give even close to the amount of resources that we need for ourselves to artificial intelligence. Like, if it's like AI is great, except it's going to use all our resources, then you know what you say? Well, then I guess we're not there yet.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't do that.
I guess we're not fully there yet. We haven't figured out.
It costs you money to feed you, so shut up.
Right. And it's like, well, that's just how I stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, we literally.
It's just how I live. Yeah. I mean, isn't that just humanity?
Well, he doesn't look at humanity like you do, or we do.
He doesn't?
No, I think he's superior. And him and his peers are superior.
He thinks that way?
And he looks at us as all his bottom feeders.
Oh.
And once we are out of the way, then and they finally have this AI overlord.
Well, then what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
They're going to live in their utopia.
Oh.
They finally have attained utopia.
And just hang out with each other? I've watched these guys pretend like they know how to be friends, and they're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like pretend they know how to like bro down and stuff. Well, it's all like a play.
But you won't need to do that like once those norms of civilization are gone.
Like Norm Macdonald?
You just live in your castle and your
Cheers.
Norm.
Yeah.
No more norms.
And notice how they're all dying.
Oh shit. That sucks.
Getting rid of them all.
So you think they just want to live in a castle by themselves?
I don't think they want us here. I really don't. I mean, they're poisoning us with food. I mean, the food's like not even real anymore. You know what
I was
mean?
having some McNuggets yesterday.
Were they good?
Yes.
That's the problem is they make it so delicious.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Yeah, you go through a whole sleeve of ice cream sandwiches.
You do? You go through the whole
I know,
sleeve?
it's probably not even ice cream.
You don't think?
Probably not. They just make it so delicious.
You have one, or you do the whole sleeve?
It's a frozen dairy treat.
It is.
Frozen. I love frozen dairy treats.
Yeah.
Just one or the whole sleeve you do?
Well, I split it with my mom, but I'll have 3 or 4.
It's a sleeve of 6.
I'm going to go ahead and say I'd probably end up eating the lion's share myself. You going to eat this last one? Okay, no, I'll grab it if you're not going to eat it. It's like, no, I've already had 2. All right, well, then I'll grab this.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
So see how much it costs?
That's true. That's his thing. He's like, well, you humans are eating full sleeves of flying saucers.
If you'd only back off the saucers.
Why don't you just eat one flying saucer and feed the rest to AI? It is a very disconnected...
Troy's right.
It is a very disconnected way of being.
It's just sad. I mean, it's like, what do you do? How do you stop these people? You know, they have a whole different set of rules. We say it with the Epstein things. It's just a whole different set of rules for these people.
Yeah, the Epstein thing turned out to be real, huh?
I mean, I guess.
It's in the emails.
Certainly looks that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know if it's...
Poor Andrew.
Andrew who?
You think he got railroaded?
Prince? Randy?
I saw that Bane meme where they expect one of us in the wreckage.
Yeah. No, brother.
And I'm like, yeah, that's the guy. You were right. You literally said that last week.
He's the one who's going to go down.
Yeah. They need somebody in the wreckage.
Because every time there's like a scandal that looks to like I said, I related it right to the banking thing because that's the most recent one. When they're like, oh, this thing exposes how this has been the whole time, there always needs to go, brother, one who's going to go down in the wreckage.
And it's going to be him.
It's going to be Randy Andy.
It's not going to be anybody from here.
No. And you know why?
Half of them are in the government.
He's the one who's going down because he's one step removed from King Charles. Mm-hmm. And Charles is like, I think they should investigate that dude. And you're like, your brother? And he's like, yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Investigate mainly him. Put a lot of resources, speaking of resources, into investigating him. And I think that's because he's removed, from the royal family in a sense, but also he fucked up in that interview. And they're like, you know what? I think he's disposable. He can, you know what? Let's use that interview. He's our guy.
He's a sacrificial lamb.
That's right.
Sweating now.
He was. Yeah, that's right.
How about
that's right.
That picture of him?
Even after
in the car,
it's the worst.
Just slouched down. I mean, he really is. What is that? It's like a useful idiot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Everybody, every group needs a useful idiot, and the last thing that you ever want to be, because the useful idiot is the one that's going to go down. Yep. Because eventually you're going to get used.
They decided not to correct his one red eye.
No,
they were like, that is a great photo. Everybody use it.
Chef kiss.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. They probably sent it out to the press. Here's a photo if you need it for the article. The useful idiot. Yeah. Yeah, they arrested him on his birthday.
Well, luckily he's out. So
luckily,
it's
thank God for him, right?
Yeah.
I was like, his top teeth. He's doing like the bunny.
That's a bad photo.
It's a horrible photo, and he's slouched down, thinking to himself, "They'll never see me." It's like,
well, you could easily correct that red eye.
Yeah, they could have fixed the red eye.
You could have fixed the red eye. I mean, they had that technology from iPhone 1.
Yeah, first digital cameras you could do.
Well, yeah, I feel like iPhoto came out, and the first thing they did was just a red eye remover.
Everyone agreed, that's the photo.
Right. That's the one.
That was everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there going it's just him. And he's like, what the fuck?
Because the photographer wasn't like, yeah, no, I only took one shot.
No, they got a lot of shots. Yeah. Now, the flash didn't really take on this one. I guess, yeah, let's use it. Oh! And I do love, he's slouched down. And it's not like it's a full clear shot. It's the least effective slouch down I've ever seen in my life.
I just see right up his nose.
It is right up his nose. Oh, fuck.
Those teeth.
I was going to Woking for the Pizza Express.
Yeah. Man, life comes at you fast.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
That's me.
I mean, bro, they made a theatrical film. His interview was so bad that they adapted Frost Nixon, where there's this whole backstory. It's like, no. That interview is so bad, we want to option the rights to the interview for a major motion picture. And by the way, it's a great movie.
I mean, they could probably did that with R. Kelly.
I would watch the R. Kelly, and it's called I Don't Know How to Hog Tie People. Yeah, I would watch that.
That's movie worthy, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. Yeah. Yeah, those are, I mean,
iconic.
That's 1 and 2 right there, right?
Yeah.
Man. Well, look, let's take a break. I promised you I would. We'll take a break. We are going to have a busy show today. Gina Gershon is going to be on the show. It's going to be great. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I'll tell you my sex dream about Christine if you tell me yours.
I'm not into this. No, Jay watches porn videos where they're being stabbed.
Oh, does Jay do that?
It's not my thing.
Look over
Christine
there.
and I did something you didn't do, Jay, obviously.
What, kiss in the mouth?
Talk after you're done.
The Bonfire. Weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The songs that lift hands and hearts every Sunday at church now have their own SiriusXM channel.
Message worship. Songs that renew the soul, lighten the spirit, and fill the heart.
Message worship. Channel 68 for a limited time.
And always in the SiriusXM app.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow, and my husband Ryan died when he was 35 years old, when my 2 sons were 4 months old and 4 years old. And although we never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance for either of us, the unexpected happened. And with the financial security that the life insurance policy set me up with, I was able to not only take care of the practical stuff, which is really important, like paying the bills, but most importantly, I was able to focus on my grief, my mental health, and my 2 kids. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. And there's no blood tests, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage just by answering a few simple medical questions online.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ETHOS.com/quote.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
New adventures await your family this year. Make your next getaway unforgettable with Apple Vacations. You can save up to 40% on spring break and summer vacation packages during the family travel sale. Plus, kids stay free at select resorts when you book now through February 26th. Prioritize making memories this year and start planning your next family trip today by visiting applevacations.com. Or reach out to your trusted travel advisor to enjoy these deals before they're gone.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-722-1144. That's 800-722-1144. 800-722-1144.
Hi, I'm Joe Perillo with JoePerillo.com. I'd like to tell you about Perillo Collision. The Perillo Collision staff are trained and insured to repair Bentleys, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghinis, or any other high-end luxury vehicles. We service accidents from all over the country. Maintain your luxury vehicle's warranty with our professional team. Visit JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo, and click on Perillo Collision or call us at 312-BMW-1111.
Hip-hop's legacy lives in its many voices.
Here we go.
Celebrate Black History Month with an exclusive SiriusXM channel honoring rap royalty, Queens of Hip Hop.
Could be the king, but watch the queen conquer.
The most powerful female MCs.
It's Cardi B. This is Nicki Minaj. Just making a say. I'm a savage. It's the queen of the South, Big Lotto.
This is Little Kim, the queen bee.
Yo, this is the Queen Latifah. This is Roxanne Shante.
The Queens of Hip Hop, year-round on the SiriusXM app and for a limited time on Channel 105.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. Was out of nowhere, had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. Ethos.com/free.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
If you're a business owner with salespeople, how in the world could you say no to this offer? The top 20% of your salespeople close 80% of the business. 80% of all sales are closed after the 5th attempt, and 83% of all salespeople don't even ask for the sale once. Did you know that 90% of all salespeople have never even read one sales book? How many sales are being lost each month simply because your salespeople are not professionally trained how to sell? Hi, this is the world's top sales trainer, Jason Evans. I'm going to give you a free 45-minute video of pure sales training techniques that will increase your company's sales within days, guaranteed. This could double, even triple your company's sales. This video is closing, handling objections, and more. Just call us and leave us a voicemail with your email address, and we'll send you this amazing video for free. Call 800-500-8320. This is how to close from A to Z for any product or service, regardless of industry, whether you sell face-to-face or over the phone. Call 800-500-8320. That's 800-500-8320. Paid for by Power Sales University.
AI. We hear about it every day. But what if your bank put AI to work for you? At One United Bank, we do. Our essential money management tools are built with AI at its core. It gives you simple ways to create a spending plan and track your financial goals, to pay off debt and build savings. With One United, you will have the incredible power of AI to help you build wealth. Join the future of banking. Go to oneunited.com today.
We're back.
In New Mexico there, right where they did the show. And for a while, like we were talking about this like a year or more ago, the lady who owns the Breaking Bad house, she's just a lady who lives there. And at one point, they said, hey, we're going to do a show. Can we use your house? She was like, yeah, I guess you could use my house. And so they used it, and then they, on accident, made one of the greatest television shows of all time. So it became this, like, spot that people had to go see. And they started throwing pizzas on her roof, because in the show they put a pizza on the roof. But they started throwing pizzas on the roof, taking pictures out front. She had to put a big gate and a big fence. Like, she did not take to it well at all. She hated the hoopla that was made about her house. And it's the whole house. It's the backyard's the same where Skylar walked in the pool. Everything's the same.
I wonder if without that pizza scene, any of this would have been an issue.
Well, I mean, she doesn't like people taking pictures with it. And they would have still taken pictures with it. That house, even without the pizza, that house is very specific. As soon as you see that house, there's the fact that I know the shape of the backyard, I think is telling. There's just so much that happens in the house. I know how the vents work in the house because remember, it blows his money away and then he has to go down to the lower vent. I know what the crawl space looks like in that house.
Same.
I mean, I know all of it. So I kind of feel as though it still would have been what it was.
Fans were going in the crawl space.
Well, see if there's any money left. And so she was like, that's it. I'm selling the house. I'm putting the house up for sale. I'm so sick of this. I hate this house, and it's hell on earth to live here, is what she said. And then people were like, well, I don't know if I want to buy that house then. You're not making it very attractive,
This is the worst place ever.
I hate living here. You want to buy it? It's $4 million. That's what she said. And keep in mind, this is New Mexico, okay? This is like a small house ranch in New Mexico. This house is probably, $180K. You could probably get the house for.
I was going to say like 50.
I don't know if you can get it for 50,000, but if you could.
But you also have to want to
I might move to New Mexico. New Mexico's great.
Yeah.
Air's a little thin. But other than that, it's a great place, You got the sand, Georgia O'Keeffe in Albuquerque, not too far away. I mean, she's dead, but her museum's still there. They got all kinds of cool, New Mexico's great. I've been in New Mexico. It's wonderful.
The hive mind is there.
I forgot about the hive mind. Yeah, Vince Gilligan loves New Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it looks really cool on television, and there's not a lot of television in New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
It makes for a great set piece.
Oh, I guess you got the Albuquerque Isotopes.
The Albuquerque Isotopes are huge.
Yeah.
And so whatever. She puts this house up for sale. $4 million. It's on the market for a year. Everybody's like, I don't want that house, especially not for that price. And she goes, okay, fine. $400,000. Interesting negotiating. Just chops a zero right off the end and goes, fine. $4 million was a little too much. Give me $400,000 and we could call it even.
Backspace.
Right. Because they said the town had said they weren't going to. There was one thought to say, okay, maybe we'll turn it into like a Breaking Bad museum where fans can come here. They can go to the museum. The neighborhood wouldn't zone it for a museum. They said you can't just put a museum in the middle of a residential neighborhood. You got people coming and going. You got people having to park places.
Yes, you're right.
It would disrupt the whole neighborhood, the flow, the vibes.
Chaos.
Pure and utter chaos. So she said $400,000. You could live in Walter White's house, okay? He's not coming back.
Just get me out of here.
Yeah, get me out of here, okay? And the house has been sold.
Okay.
Apparently, the house has been sold for $1.3 million.
More than she wanted.
After it's the best case scenario. A bidding war started for the house. So here's what I believe the track on this was.
Okay.
These streamers, they're running the world. Who runs the world? Streamers.
That's how, the song.
The kick streamers.
Yeah.
So a streamer who I don't remember his name, he publicly said, I should try to get that house. I'm going to try to get that house. So he put in, he goes, I'm going to put in a bid for it.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
No, he said it publicly on the stream, and I guess he's a decent streamer or whatever.
Was it Nikocado Avocado?
I wish. He doesn't know. Nikocado Avocado's mouth was full. He was doing some mukbangs at the time.
Sorry.
What'd you say? Not clavicular.
Oh.
He didn't get, because if he had gotten house mogged, it would have been over for that dude. But so it was actually, I believe, NLE Choppa.
Okay.
who said 400, but that's what this thing says. I don't know. I saw this dude on stream. He's saying, I'm going to do it. Aiden Ross.
I know that name.
Yeah, he's like the most famous. He's very problematic, but he's one of the most famous streamers there is.
Okay.
He's killing it. He's killing the whole game.
More famous than Kai?
Well, Kai Cenat hasn't been on stream in months.
Because he's reading.
I don't know what he's doing. I haven't caught up with him.
He's learning how to read.
But Kai hasn't, is disappeared.
Really?
Yes, he hasn't been on. He hasn't done anything on streaming in months, but is still making insane money because his subscribers are still like, nope, I'm on board. So no, it's not Kai, but no, he's more. Aiden Ross is more in the sort of I don't know. He's big.
Manosphere?
I don't know what the manosphere is.
Is he problematic at all?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very problematic.
Okay. That's
Very
probably
problematic.
why I know the name.
Oh, yeah. He's done a lot of shit.
Okay.
But one of the shits that he did was...
You don't say it like that.
He apparently put in a $700,000 bid on the house.
Okay.
Because this streamer goes, I'm going to go buy this house right now.
Yeah, right.
And they go, okay, no, you're good. And then the realtor, and they're doing it for real. They're contacting realtors and stuff. And then they got back to him. And they said, listen.
They got back to Aiden?
No, they got back to the first streamer who put in $400,000. They said it's not $400,000, it's $700,000. Because Aiden had put in...
You said you wanted $400,000.
Exactly. And so he was like, well, fuck it then. And he was like, and he was kind of feeling a type of way about it. He was wishing that he had put in the money. This is my understanding.
Okay.
Because then Aiden got it, but when people found out that Aiden put $700,000 on it, then they started trying to outbid Aiden.
Oh.
So then it went up by another $500K.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Because I heard about this 2 weeks ago.
Yes. You heard about what? The streamer's trying to buy it, or the fact that she put it on the market?
No, I saw.
For
I feel
$400.
like Troy sent it two weeks ago that Aiden had bought the house.
He announced it on his live stream.
Right.
Now,
but I think I think it was $700.
That's
when
what
he
I'm wondering.
it.
Then after that,
and it wasn't done. Because these are not real estate tycoons. These are streamers. They live in content houses. If you look at every streamer, they're doing incredibly well for themselves. And they have these giant houses and every room's empty. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a streamer, they've got these beautiful bedrooms and there's nothing in their bedroom. There's just some chairs and a bed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And really great lights that look good on stream. But there's nothing in there, right? They're just like, oh, this house, I'll just buy this house. Because they got crazy money. This Aiden Ross kid has insane money. Insane money.
How do they make money from streaming?
Well, they make money through their subscribers, you pay to subscribe. But the real money is in all the brand deals. One brand deal is a 7-figure deal. And so they're just going, hey, use this gambling app. Every time Drake, he's not a streamer, he's a musician. But every time Drake posts oh, look at this stupid bet that I won, and it says stake on it, that's an advertisement. Mm-hmm. Whatever that bet is for, Drake has made much more than that. Based on that, it was when they all were oh, look, Drake, he threw his flip flop at a drone. It's an advertisement. It's all, they're making tons of money off of it. So it says Aiden Ross' net worth is estimated to be between $24 and $40 million.
I just don't get this.
Yes.
He was banned for racist and anti-Semitic comments. Why are all these people paying for this kid to be so rich when he seems
They don't care. Because he gets on Kick.
Who's they though? What
His
middle
fans.
school? I know who are the fans? Middle school boys?
I mean, it's all edgy. You know what I mean? As long as you're edgy, it doesn't. It's all and
it's not edgy.
Look at Nick Fuentes. I mean, he's
right.
Who's that?
It's all. Oh, you don't even want to.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Bro, what? Why are we giving these people a platform? You know what I mean?
It's his platform. He built it. And you know what I mean?
I guess.
And it just exists.
It's the viewers.
It's free market.
Free market.
Wow.
So he goes and he says, I guess that was a couple weeks ago, maybe, Troy, when you sent it that it was $700,000.
Done and done.
Except it wasn't done.
Oh.
And other people jumped in going, is the ink dry? They said no.
Is it an escrow?
Right. They said no. And they said, okay, well, I'll pay this much. I'll pay that much.
So funny.
So it jacked up the price more. And so he ended up paying $1.3 million.
Do we know who was trying to fuck him out of the house?
I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure.
I do like that.
Yeah, of course. Of course it's fun. You do it, it's fun. But he does. Apparently, like everybody's reporting, it's done now.
Right.
$1.3 million for the $400,000 house. It's probably a $200,000 house, but it's
psyched.
Yeah, she gets her 1.3. You know, she was probably like feeling low because she didn't get her $4 million. She thought she was just trying to get $400,000. Now it's 1.3. It's out of her hair. Move. It's really pretty smart. You know what I mean? That's what like if you knew.
Because people do that all the time now.
I mean, like I think
themed Airbnbs.
I think the movie studio bought Stu's house from Scream.
Oh, really?
And they let people Airbnb it. It was only available for like a couple weekends. It was more of a promotional thing. It wasn't like this is our business. But if a dude just bought Stu's house and put a TV and a VCR in there and said, "Do not use the garage door; it's broken." You know, like you
Disney did that. Disney had like an Incredibles house Airbnb. I think they had like an Up one. Like they make.
Disney pushed it a little far. They were like, let's also do a full Star Wars experience hotel, and everybody was like, you know,
I'll go once.
Feels a little expensive. I was hoping to hit the parks too. I got to stay in this Star Wars hotel the whole time, pretend it's a spaceship, wear a uniform. But I mean, if they took the Home Alone house. Right. And just dressed it back up like it was 1991 and made it look like the McAllister's house and microwaved a bunch of traveler's checks. People would pay big money to stay in that.
It's not an Airbnb, but do you see they did it to the Brady Bunch house? They turned it into like an exact replica.
One of one?
So didn't like HGTV do that or something? Yeah. And then they went to sell it?
It's an exact replica.
And then what do you pay to go see it? Or?
I think you go in and visit it. It's not an Airbnb, which I wish they would do that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the move. Is to Airbnb, and maybe when they did it, like Airbnb wasn't as popular.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, yeah.
How long until Graceland is Airbnb'd?
Just the downstairs part.
Eventually, his lineage is going to not care at all about him.
No, they're gonna sell it to someone, and that's when it'll Airbnb.
They're gonna unlock that upstairs.
Like Google will buy it.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Somebody will buy it. And it'll be like how artists sell their catalogs. You know what I mean? It's like it's time to just fuck it, cash out.
At some point, you don't care. You're so far removed from that person. Like, I understand Lisa Marie never doing it. I understand Priscilla never doing it.
Of course. They were directly connected. They spent time in the house. But, like, yeah, at some point.
Like, you can sleep in Elvis's bed?
Right. And whoever owns the rights at some point is like, well, you're sitting on $50 million. What if that dude's going to buy Graceland for $50 million? You couldn't use $50 million? Yeah, fuck it. You know, the king had his time.
Yeah, I'm surprised they never did anything with Neverland. Like, that seems like that's a no-brainer.
I think it was the upkeep on it that was so crazy expensive.
Crazy to upkeep Neverland.
Yeah, because it's a theme park. Like, you have to upkeep all the rides. So they ended up, and I don't even know.
There's a whole train station.
Yeah. So that's where all the money was. Like, he was dumping hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in just the upkeep of the house. And he didn't go back there after they first arrested him. Like, and they served a search warrant of Neverland. He said he never went back there because he goes, they ruined it. Like,
it's ruined.
He said that's what he sounded like. He said the vibes were all off now.
I'm surprised. That seems like a no-brainer, though. Somebody should do that with money.
Just like, I mean, even if you could do it without the rides, just the house part of it.
You need the train.
You do need the train. And if you have a working train, you kind of need traffic going through it all the time.
Yeah.
Which is a little tougher.
A billionaire owns it now.
Right. I wonder if you could, like, actually get people to use it as, like, visit. Could you charge people? That feels like one of those things that you would have to charge people just to visit. Yeah. Like, would you go ride the rides at Graceland? Of
course.
I mean, at Neverland.
Yeah, of course I would.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I guess it's also way off the beaten path, too.
Yeah, it's not close to anything.
Right. So, like, you're making the trip but...
He removed the amusement park rides. He bought it for $22 million. They were asking $100 million. He bought it in 2020.
Well, it's not exactly what I wanted. I was hoping for $100 million. But at least it'll pay for dinner tonight.
Now it's known as the Sycamore Valley Ranch. Amusement rides were removed, but the main residence, train station, and other structures remain.
Troy loves locomotives. The train station remains, but that doesn't mean the train's there.
Yeah, but you know what they did up in that train station.
What?
Well, we don't have to talk about that.
They watched movies.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what did they do?
I'm just saying, I heard stuff.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's not where he was J-O into BH's, was it?
I don't even know if he was really J-O into BH's. I don't know for sure. probably not true.
Can't prove it.
Probably not.
Probably not. I didn't hear anything overly compelling.
But yeah, I don't know what he's upkeeping it. Like he's looking to restore it.
I mean, I think it is a move. Like a lot of those famous residences and TV houses, turning it into, you know, an Airbnb and like having that experience. I think the Breaking Bad house is perfect for Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that to me, because it's not like, are you really going to pay to go inside and just look around and be done? Like, and you're in New Mexico. It's like, what else is there to do? Nothing. It's like a 5-minute look around. Like, oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Guess we'll get on the plane.
This looks like the show.
Right. Right. Except the only problem is if you Airbnb it and somebody becomes a smart aleck, they're going to turn it into from the last season. They're going to spray paint all over the walls.
Oh, I was thinking about like pancakes with a bacon happy face.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the. It would be really great if Flynn just lives there.
I mean, what else?
And it's part of the Airbnb experience.
Eat breakfast with
just
him?
yelling about breakfast and wanting breakfast. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you got to go all the way. I think you got to have the old school computer in Walt Jr.'s room.
Yeah, make
with,
it.
With,
I mean,
with the website on it and everything.
Make it a 1-on-1.
1 of 1. It has to be. Put a little pink teddy bear floating in the pool. You got to have all those Easter eggs. Except then you probably have to hire somebody between every Airbnb to go back and kind of redo it to make sure.
Somebody's got to clean it up afterwards anyway.
Upkeep and maintain it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it sounds like this guy can afford that.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He'll be good. Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know how much people will pay to stay.
At your place?
Wow. Probably a lot. I got a studio in the basement. Yeah, but Airbnb, like, you know, because you do have to travel all the way out there.
That's the thing. Like, it's a destination.
But if you're a super fan, and maybe you can get maps to the desert where Hank was.
Yeah, I mean, if you can turn it into, like, you know, a reality tour.
I mean, what else is there to look at? I mean,
everything was filmed out there.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not like Pollos Hermanos still has all the signage and everything. Like, that's not the same. Like, you know, are the bullet holes still in the white supremacist hangout? I don't think so. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you can't really...
Is there still an RV somewhere?
Yeah.
You can't wash is still there.
Oh, have an A1 day.
Okay. Oh, is it A1 car wash?
No, it's Octopus's car wash.
See, that's the problem. These shows, like, nobody maintained. These should all be historic landmarks. Like, over time, so many of the Sopranos things from the opening credits started to disappear. Pizza Land, Satriali's, like, at least they still have the Drive Safely oil tanks.
I mean, if that ever leaves.
It can't leave. Because that's the other thing. That was already a landmark.
Yeah.
Like, if you were an East Coast person, when that was on the opening of The Sopranos, you already knew it. That's what brought you into the show.
You were DiCaprio on the couch.
Oh! I drive by that. And now it's become the Sopranos thing, but it was already a thing. But yeah, I don't think Pizza Land is still there.
No.
Which I feel like
The
that's...
ice cream place is still there.
Holston's? Not good? Well...
Too soon.
I heard their onion rings are good. They give you enough you could order for the table. Yeah, that's true. Holston's is still there. Yeah, I would rent that to Tony Soprano house too.
Yeah, but how are you not keeping your car wash A1?
I know. Even if it
There's
wasn't
so much value in that name.
Maybe they don't own it. Maybe somebody owns it.
But whoever owns it, wouldn't you want to rename it A1?
And just sell the rights.
Owns that name.
Oh.
License the rights. I mean, it would have to be somebody associated with the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, license the rights or something, because it really would. I think you make the employees actually say have an A1 day.
Have an A1 day. Get an air freshener in the while you're waiting for your car.
100%. Whoever cleans the tires has to cough like crazy.
Yeah, there's probably a few things.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
There.
Yeah.
The school.
I mean, I don't think they let you walk into schools.
No, you could drive past it.
Not everybody.
Well, no, some people would have to stay a certain amount of feet
But, you know,
away.
you bring binoculars, you'd be
Sure,
all right.
yeah.
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 Yeah, you could do that.
You probably can't take pictures because there's minors in there.
Yeah, the students.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the house was really... I mean, I guess you go to the police station.
Yeah.
Was it...
They already do tours, so let's see. Let's see what this Luigi's Breaking Bad tour does.
I love Luigi.
Okay, you go to the car wash.
Right. Maybe you go to Walter's friend's mansion. Remember who had the company?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, you could go to whatever strip mall Saul's lawyer.
Yeah, that's true. But again, all the Saul Goodman signage wouldn't be there. Neither would the big inflatable Uncle Sam.
No, but it looks like they take you to Twister's, where I guess is where Los Pollos Hermanos.
That's what I mean. It's like, I get it. It's like the shape of the building. You know what I mean? It doesn't really have the same. It doesn't really hit exactly the same.
Okay, they go to Jesse's house.
Jesse's house,
which is a great scene.
It is a great scene. I would reckon if the gate's still up, that would be good. Probably park an RV in the driveway.
I was going to say park his red car out on the street.
That says Captain Cook.
And when he comes and his parents are like, "Hey, you got to get out of here. The new owners are coming."
That's right. Maybe you could go inside and there's a hole in the third floor from when the bathtub fell through.
And some big speakers.
Oh, you'd need. Well, if in case there's a party.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Hank's office. I guess that's something.
Tuco's headquarters.
Yeah.
You can go tight.
Tight. Yeah, the Heisenberg house, the car wash.
The Crossroads Motel.
Wendy's headquarters? I don't know. I don't know about Jesse and Jane's duplex apartment.
Why? Isn't that where she died?
Yes. But I don't know. Are you going in the apartment?
No, you probably just
go. See that window? That window is the apartment. Yeah. Finish the tour at the laundromat.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess, but can you go downstairs to the meth lab?
No, that probably doesn't exist there.
That's really, like, the key was not, you know what I mean? Like that really, the laundromat just existed because the meth lab was under there. What about Gil's apartment? Can you go to Gil's apartment?
Gil's apartment is not on the destination.
Because I would want to knock on that door, open it.
And then do what? You know.
Well, there was the murder.
No, yeah.
That's how I associate
they have
apartment.
testimonials. Well worth the money.
No wonder they were so, annoyed about living in that house. Can you imagine if somebody had a tour and they were bringing a tour by every week to see your house? I'd be furious. Get out of here! Get out of here!
I wonder how much he charges.
I would turn the Breaking Bad tour and the Gran Torino tour. Get off my lawn. Lewis in Arizona. What's up, Lewis?
It's a fantastic tour.
Oh.
I took my family there for the pretense of a spring break, but my intention was just to go on that Breaking Bad tour.
I love that. And you're going to New Mexico on spring break. Why are we going to New Mexico?
Right.
I don't know. It's beautiful. Let's go.
I'm like, we're going for the art,
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I mean, that tour, you're in a replica RV.
That's fun.
You hit all the sites. You were talking about the Tuco's headquarters. That part was one of the best ones because you pull up and it's a coffee shop now and people are still hanging out there, but they'll play the clip from the show and you can see it and hear it on the TV as you're right in front of it. And it's just the laundromat, Pollos Hermanos.
Do you get to go to the restaurant where, the little coffee shop where, Jesse Plemons and what's-her-face got confronted by Walter on the last episode and he gave her that pack of stevia that was really ricin'?
Yes, you do. You do drive past it.
That's fucking awesome.
You do. Same with they also showed a couple of places from Better Call Saul.
See, that's great. Why wouldn't that coffee shop be the place where it's this is our lunch stop, and you could go in and it's just the one table you don't sit at is the table where they have sugar packets, but there's only one stevia packet because you go, I know what that is.
That is a great idea, but you do stop and you do get off at the Pollos Hermanos. You do get off and go in there, and they have little cardboard cutouts and pictures and autographs and all sorts of things. You could sit at the booth, where those scenes were filmed, and it's a fantastic tour.
I would make my brother shave his head and put like he's a wrestler. You know what I mean? Sign as Walter White, bring fake meth in for everybody. go back and do Malcolm in the Middle. He's just like, I think it's because he's worked so long for this, and also is just a human. He's just a regular guy that he understands that, like, this is the coolest thing ever. I should embrace every minute of this, not sit there going like, well, that's a character, but I also can. No,
and he and what's his face own like a tequila brand together.
Yeah, him and Jesse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they are
Aaron Paul, I suppose, is his name.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, they do signings with the tequila bottles.
Dude, multiple times they will go to the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot and just do tequila shots for everybody.
Oh, I would love to see. I would love.
Imagine you're just like there,
Mr. White. Give me a shot, bitch. That's what I would say.
And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I get it."
And go like, "Okay. No, I understand. I embrace it, but I have heard that before."
Yeah, I'm sure they're making a killing off that.
For sure.
When you have successful liquor.
I mean, especially when you compare it with a brand that you're associated with. Like we were just talking to Matthew Lillard about the Ghostface vodka.
Yeah.
I gotta get in the alcohol business.
You really do. And you don't have to drink.
I know.
Like 50 Cent doesn't drink.
No, because I'm still a fun hang. Yeah. I'll come hang with you.
Dos Hombres, that's what it's called.
It's great. Yeah. What could I theme my alcohol around, though? You know, I would need to figure out, like, what that...
Wrestling?
I guess, but, like, I can't really use their IP if it's mine.
It could be about, like, baldness.
Yeah, it could be about baldness, which is ironic, because I used to be known for my hair.
Yeah, I guess.
Ironic.
That is ironic. That's ironic.
A little too ironic.
And yeah, I really do think.
What kind of liquor would it be? That's where you got to start.
Yeah. I feel like, and this would be a risk, okay? Because I might have to get your input in it, because you can throw them back. But I feel like I would want to do a great whiskey. Okay, I don't want to. I feel like everybody's doing the vodka. I don't want to do any. I want to do something that is of high
vodka
quality.
And tequila, people do that.
People do that,
and you don't want to compete with The Rock.
No,
that's your friend.
I want me and DJ to be in this thing together.
Ooh, and your like slogan could be like, "It goes down smooth like my bald head."
Oh God! It's just and then I'm entering. I tear their mouth open.
Troy, would you drink that?
No, it sounds terrible.
I'm not saying you swallow the bald head. I'm saying the bald head is smooth.
Would be
bald head bourbon.
But let's not do that slogan.
And then I say bald head bourbon. This is what you know what the slogan is? And you know what we say with bald head bourbon? Give me head. Mike, would you buy that?
That'd be perfect. And you could make your head like part of the bottle or something like that.
Like maybe like on the top, you know? Yeah.
Bald head bourbon, that's a good name.
It's a good name.
Bald head bourbon.
It's low-hanging fruit, though, for you.
It's a little low-hanging.
You can go a little deeper. I think like Last Professional Bourbon.
The Last Professional Bourbon is really good. Yeah. Not Sam's Last Professional Bourbon.
Not bourbon.
Not bourbon. I feel like that might be confusing. People
like non-alcoholic bourbon.
Right. People would be going in going, I really want a bourbon. Well, I'm not getting that one for sure. Let me see.
Yeah, no, full bottle. Yeah.
I don't know. Not Sam's Last Professional Bourbon is pretty good.
Last Professional Bourbon is really good.
Yeah. People would be like,
smooth as my head.
It goes down smooth as my head.
You get what I mean, though, right?
Well, my head's smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. People are also going to think that Sam gives smooth head.
Yeah. Right, I'm going down on somebody, or like my head's going in their mouth, or there's a lot.
Taken the wrong way.
I think so. I think so. There could be confusion in the marketplace.
Isn't that how you sell things, though?
It's true.
Imagine the commercial. You heard that. You're gonna look.
Yeah, that's true. He goes down like what? Who goes down on what?
What's smooth?
Who's he going down on?
Why would he say that?
I guess I get the booze. Yeah, no, I think. Yeah, Not Sam's Last Professional Bourbon might be pretty good.
Yeah, it has a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Classy, sounds a little classy.
Yeah.
Talk to Mark Norman and Sam Morrell.
Yeah, they're doing good with theirs.
Yeah, they've got their own.
And people be
Bodega,
like,
Bodega,
cats,
Bodega
cats.
Yeah.
Bodega cat, yeah.
Yeah.
Or would you want it to be non-alcoholic because that's also trendy? Oh.
No,
Okay.
real bourbon.
People want the booze.
People want the
I just didn't know if
booze.
you wanted that.
No, a real high. I don't want to. I want a high quality aged product.
But you're not going to be able to do the taste testing
I'll do
for
it.
your own product. Oh, yeah.
That's why.
But I got Travis to do it, and then they'd say, well, why would anybody get your bourbon? I go, this is the type of stuff you have to be sauced on this to enjoy what I do. Smart, right?
I like that.
Smart, right?
Yeah.
It makes the show a lot easier to take in.
Drink it till I make sense.
Right. Drink it till I'm funny.
Smooth as my head.
I hope people start doing some artwork for it and sending it in.
And feel free to use AI. I'm fine with that.
Please.
Yeah. Like those old,
specifically generative AI. I love it. I love all of it. By the way, but I can't stand it. Some people will take that clip and go like, "Oh my God, he loves generative AI." Yeah. Let's take it all literally.
And they're gonna get so mad.
They're gonna get mad.
You jerk! I'm not listening anymore.
By the way, that clip from the BAFTA Awards, everybody's all mad at. Every human that I've talked, humans have texted me or come up to me and talked. They all are like, "You're right." They're all.
And like, why are you not allowed to have your opinion?
And you know what I'm saying, dude.
I know what you're saying. Everybody knows what you're saying.
Of course.
It's just people. It's just that I gotta be angry about something today.
And we're like half fucking around anyway.
No.
You think any of us give a fuck?
No.
About what's left to give a shit about? Nothing. I'm putting out a bourbon. I don't even drink.
Right.
I'm putting out my own bourbon. Fuck it. That's why.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Because fuck it.
Fuck it. Middle fingers up.
Middle fingers up. Fuck you. Are you going to do a shot? No. I don't drink. Yeah. Well, why we buy from you? Because go fuck off. That's why.
Because it's good. That's why.
Yeah.
And I say so.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah. No, I hope somebody reaches out to me in the alcohol business.
You need to find a good distillery.
Dude, I would do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I think it'd be great. I think it'd do well. You know? And plus I bring in bourbon for you.
I appreciate that.
Troy, I'd have you drink a little too.
I would take a sip.
Right.
You know,
well,
I'm
want
not
you
a big drinker.
I know, but I would want you to just get a little toasty just to get silly. You know what I mean? Because I think I think people would enjoy it, and it would make them want the bourbon because they remember when Troy got a little silly.
Oh, he's so silly on that bourbon.
Yeah, like not bad. You know what I mean?
That bourbon makes you silly.
Look how silly Troy is. Just a little taste, a little sniff. You know, that's all. Yeah.
Hot Dog would love that.
Oh, Hot Dog.
Oh my God! You know he moved into a new apartment.
Yeah.
And I was there yesterday. The only thing, no, we were talking about everything. That's weird. And
he loves to talk, doesn't he?
It's all the way in
No,
Brooklyn.
we both love to talk. Yeah.
It's out of the way.
Where Brooklyn at?
He went to Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What part?
Like Crown Heights.
Wait, we doxing the poor kid?
No. He moved to like Hipsterville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a cool dude.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
But point is, he only had water and White Claws in his fridge.
White Claws.
He's chasing a 2015 millennial.
That's what I was about to say. Is the White Claw thing even happening anymore?
He's got tickets for Mumford tonight.
Yeah.
He's like 35.
We're not doing White Claws anymore. That's not a thing.
Fucking High Noon washed them out to sea.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah, I got them on sale.
White Claws.
We're drinking Portnoy's these days.
That's right. White Claws.
Water and White Claw.
That's because he used to hang out with all the young people, but they're all like 30 now, and he doesn't realize that means he has also aged up just as much.
That's right.
White Claws and waters.
Yeah.
Dork.
When does Hot Dog turn 40?
Next year, I think.
We should have a big party in here for him.
I think so too.
An over the hill party.
Over the hill.
Get him the balloons.
Oh yeah. Lots of black decorations. Yeah. No, we should. We got a few years for that, but we should. And then while he's here, we'll be throwing a party in his new place. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, look forward to that, okay?
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, Dr. X has an idea. Dr. X in Mexico City?
You know what's a lost spirit, fellas, is the brandy. Let's bring it back. A nice snifter, nice cigar. Sammy's Bran Muffin Brandy.
Bran Muffin Brandy.
I mean, it's not a bad name.
Brandy Muffin?
Brandy Muffin. But I just feel like it's out of style. Brandy is. You know what I mean? It's a little out of style, a little hoity-toity. You know, I feel like a good bourbon is.
Seems like it's cool now.
It's cool
for the working man.
For the working man, it's American. It's like, you know, you go home. Let me just I put in the day. Let me have a sniff of this.
I want something as smooth as Sam's head.
It'll go down as smooth as Sam's head.
Is it smooth though?
My head?
Keep up, yeah, you gotta keep up with it if you're gonna have that as your slogan.
Can't touch it.
No, absolutely not. But it does, because then now you're picturing like a palm on top of my head pushing it down. Which, the branding's off. The branding's off. I'll take care of the branding, I think.
We just spitballing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's important.
Wait, what if you came out with bowling balls?
I don't want to sell bowling balls. They just look like my head.
I don't think that's a lucrative market.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people buy one bowling ball and they're kind of done buying bowling balls for the rest of their life.
I don't know if there's a big market for bowling balls.
I just don't know. I mean, most of the time you use the bowling ball at the bowling alley.
No, you could fill the bowling balls with booze and then roll intentional gutter balls.
Right.
And use that as a mechanism by which to deliver them to a speakeasy.
You could do that. You could. Look, I'll tell you what. We will.
Why would prohibition be
We'll revisit. We'll revisit if prohibition returns. But I think that's a good idea.
Is there a baron of sorts around?
Yeah. We're gonna take a break. Gina Gershon gonna be on the show when we get back. But before we do, we got a little early treat. Okay, a musical tribute to the week that has been on Sam Roberts Show. Before we get to Gina Gershon, here is our musical week in review.
Hey! Great week of shows on Sam Roberts Show. Sam Roberts Show. Everyday radio gold. Hey, on Sam Roberts Show. Major snowstorm in NYC. Sam goes back to the trampoline park. USA wins the hockey goal. Bonnie Blue is pregnant. Oh no. Tourette's at the BAFTAs. Matthew Lillard stopped by. What an awesome guy. Sam doesn't drink water in the morning. NYPD getting hit with snowballs. Breaking Bad versus Game of Thrones on IMDb. We talk rock and roll hall of. And Shakira sing Sam and Troy into the fall. Great week of shows on Sam Roberts Show. Sam Roberts Show. Everyday radio gold. Hey, on Sam Roberts Show with Dale. And it's all available on demand. Clap, hey. All available on demand. Sam Roberts Show.
We will be right back. The Sam Roberts Show.
Is listening to the radio getting out of hand? You need Bennington, the ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the SiriusXM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the SiriusXM app.
Straight Shooter with Stephen A. Only on SiriusXM POTUS. This isn't teen politics. This is right and wrong, and I'm calling it exactly how I see it. Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. If you're dodging accountability, I'm coming for you. I ask the questions both sides hate, and the public deserves answers. It's my show. It says it right there in the title. I don't do excuses. I tell you exactly how I feel. But it's you, the listener, my callers, that keep it grounded. I just want an open, honest conversation. Catch my show, Straight Shooter with Stephen A. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern on POTUS, channel 124, and on the SiriusXM app.
Alex Pillow turned 2025 into a masterclass.
8 wins!
But the field is taking aim.
Newgarden has Pillow in sight.
The Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, Sunday at noon Eastern on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
Shohei Ohtani, Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, and Aaron Judge, the biggest names in baseball, play for their country.
Absolute madness!
The World Baseball Classic, March 4th through the 17th on Fox and FS1.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow, and my husband Ryan died when he was 35 years old, when my two sons were 4 months old and 4 years old. And although we never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance for either of us, the unexpected happened. And with the financial security that the life insurance policy set me up with, I was able to not only take care of the practical stuff, which is really important, like paying the bills, but most importantly, I was able to focus on my grief, my mental health, and my two kids. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. And there's no blood tests, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage just by answering a few simple medical questions online.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ETHOS.com/quote.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way. Anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-505-1652. 800-505-1652. 800-505-1652.
In love? Or in your feelings?
Unbreak my heart.
Slip into a channel with slow jams to match your mood.
Nobody knows me.
Timeless R&B love songs. Silk. Channel 330 on most radios. And with the SiriusXM app on your phone, at home on your computer, Alexa, TV, and other connected devices.
Alex Pillow turned 2025 into a masterclass.
8 wins.
But the field is taking aim.
Newgarden has Pillow in sight.
The Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, Sunday at noon Eastern on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on earth.
Shohei Ohtani, Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, and Aaron Judge, the biggest names in baseball, play for their country.
Absolute madness!
The World Baseball Classic, March 4th through the 17th on Fox and FS1.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. Was out of nowhere, had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. Ethos.com/free.
Some companies discover patriotism when marketing made it convenient.
Black Rifle Coffee Company was founded on it. From the beginning, BRCC was built by veterans who believe loving this country means more than slogans. It means service, accountability, and supporting the people who make America strong, whether they wear a uniform, build a business, or raise a family. As America enters its 250th year, Black Rifle Coffee is honoring those values by proudly working alongside Americans like Riley Green, Travis Pastrana, and the Dallas Cowboys, people who represent hard work and the American spirit. Kick off 2026 with American roasted coffee that respects its roots. Grab Cactus Squatch, Waken the Neighbors, or Spirit of 76. Bold roast built for people who still believe in freedom. And they're not stopping at coffee. New cold brew coffee cans are here in just black and vanilla. Smooth, powerful, and ready anytime. Want even more punch? Try Grape X, a grape-flavored, zero-sugar energy drink with 200 milligrams of caffeine. Veteran-founded, American roasted. Black Rifle Coffee is America's coffee. Find at Walmart, Target, Kroger, your local Black Rifle coffee shop, and at blackriflecoffee.com.
Running a business is hard enough, so why make it harder with a dozen different apps that don't talk to each other? Introducing Odoo, the only business software you'll ever need. It's an all-in-one, fully integrated platform that makes your work easier. From CRM, accounting, inventory, e-commerce, and more. And the best part, Odoo replaces multiple expensive platforms for a fraction of the cost. That's why over thousands of businesses have made the switch. So why not you? Try Odoo for free at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
We're back. The Sam Roberts Show.
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. Joining us in studio, Gina Gershon is here.
Hello.
Welcome, Gina.
Thank you. Hi.
Your new book is available March 3rd. Alpha Pussy, How I Survived the Valley and Learned to Love My Boobs.
That is correct.
Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
It really is like when you go, I'm just going to tell my whole story. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to tell my whole story. I'm going to talk about how I felt about everything. Is there a level of anxiety that comes with, oh, now everybody's going to see what I thought? Everybody's going to, like, you know what I mean? This thing that I'm sure is such a private process becomes public for everybody.
Well, first of all, I mean, I hope this isn't a terrible thing to say. I'm not telling you everything. So I hope you're not disappointed. It's a very specific, I wouldn't call it a biography. I guess it's a memoir just because they're based on true stories.
Yes.
But they're very particular stories that all kind of follow a theme.
Yes.
So.
And I also love that they all kind of blend together as you go. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of in another one, but it reflects on what you had read a minute ago and everything. It's not that sort of cut and dry. Here's chapter 1. Here's chapter 2.
No. And you could even read it out of order. It's not necessarily, I mean, it started off being just like little funny stories. And then for some reason, I kind of put it in order. But it's really not important to read all of them. You can kind of jump around.
Yeah.
And, you know, and reflecting back, that kind of, I think that whole process came out of, someone was saying, well, you know, some younger girl was telling me some terrible story about some guru that she was at a spiritual retreat, and she's like, and then he kept trying to sleep with me. I'm thinking, well, of course, he's the guru. That's what they do. Like, you know, but, you know, and I just kept saying, like, well, so what did you do? She goes, well, I told everyone. I said, you know, he's doing this, he's doing that. I said, well, did you ever go up to him and say, hey, pal, you're making me uncomfortable? Like, oh, no, I couldn't do that. And I'm like, what? Of course you need to do that. That's what you need to do, else you're going to be victimized by the situation. And I realized there's this whole couple generations, you know, younger women who they weren't embracing that idea. I mean,
right.
I grew up in a different time. And I said, well, you know, I tell her a couple stories or anecdotes. She said, well, of course, you can do that because, you know, you're so tough. And I was like, but I'm not always that way. So I think that's where the idea of I was telling a situation and then it reflected on back when that seed was planted, younger.
Yeah.
You know? So that's, I don't know.
No, yeah. No, I totally get it. Because, like, in the book, you talk about, you know, even as a kid, growing up in the Valley and being presented with situations that a lot of young people are not presented with and having to figure out pretty early that you're kind of in a position where you have to defend yourself regularly and from an early age.
Yeah, and you don't even think about it then. It's just what you do.
Yes.
You know, I mean, the Valley during that time, it was a really toxic place, and I didn't realize that it was just, the 70s growing up, and like porn was showing up, and, parents were different then. It wasn't, the helicopter parent hadn't been invented yet.
Right.
So it's like, at 6 or 7, it's like, all right, be home before dinner, have a good day, don't be late, get an A, those were like the only rules. And so you're walking around alone, and you have to, you have to kind of develop an antenna for crazy and danger at a very early age,
Yes. And I think a lot, there is something ingrained in people. I feel like you have to figure out how to trust people. Like I think there are people where maybe because they grow up maybe in a more comfortable place where they don't have that at an early age, that they take for granted that they can trust people, when in reality it seems like you had to kind of very quickly realize that has to be earned. You think that's accurate for you?
Yeah, I think I'm actually a very trusting person, but I have a supersonic antenna for like danger or, bullshit. Or I'm not.
You can say bullshit.
Or
you can say whatever you want.
Or if there's I've developed, or I had early on, just a sensor for something that doesn't seem right.
Right.
And it's like, I could feel it in my body. Like, and I couldn't intellectualize it when I was younger, but I would follow those instincts. And like, thank God I did. Because there's so many situations, that really could have ended up pretty gnarly. Not good. So, yeah.
Do you feel like you were born with that, or is that something that you developed early? Because it is a great trait, and it is something that I think... the nature of manipulation is, look, if you just ignore that part of your brain saying, don't do this, you'll get this thing that you want. And I think a lot of people go for the thing, and that's where you hear those horror stories, because their brain was right.
Yeah. I just feel like your body always knows.
Yeah.
Your brain might be saying like, oh, this is fun, but something in your body's like, something feels off. Something is not right.
Right.
And whenever I've not listened to that, I've gotten in a lot of trouble. And it, listen, I start the whole book off, being, when I found out that, my mom was 6 months pregnant and she didn't know. So I guess I'm floating around in there going like, hey, like, I'm just on my own, like, here's an arm, like, that's cool, like, good for you. I didn't have cheerleaders, like, helping me along with the process. So maybe from the womb, I kind of was like, all right, we're on our own. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, food's coming. I think we're supposed to eat that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess from the time where you're like, what was it? Like you're 6 years old and there's strange men in the car and you have to realize like, no, this is bad. I have to avoid this and this is going to continue forever.
Well, I didn't think that. I just thought when the, naked guy in the car is asking me and telling me rude things, part of my brain is like, this isn't good. And so when, he says like, next time I see you, blah, 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 and threatens me.
Yeah.
I'm, as a kid, you're just trying to process it. But when I see that car, coming down the street like a shark.
Yes.
Every, instinct is like, uh-oh, he said next time he sees me, that's coming up in about 10 seconds. So then I just walked into a house, it was just a survival mechanism, I guess.
Just avoid bad things.
I don't
as best you can.
I don't want to be hurt. I don't like pain.
Yeah.
I don't like to be threatened. Who does?
Yeah.
And, I think it also, everything in your life kind of adds up and helps you with the next experience. And, for better or worse, I'm the youngest of, my brother and sister were much older, seemed at the time that they had nothing, and also I had a big brother who, like, if you weren't careful, you'd end up like hanging upside down from a chin-up bar. So it's like, okay, let's avoid that today.
Do you feel like you got to a place in your life where you ever got to relax, where you didn't have to have the antenna up all the time, or is that sort of a constant?
Well, sadly, I think my antenna's always up.
Look at the stressful.
We learn it is stressful.
It is, right?
But when I'm in nature or I'm around really good friends or a place that I feel safe, but listen, walking down the streets of New York City, it's not what it used to be.
Yes.
So I feel, the other day it was such an interesting moment. I was in London. Mm-hmm. And, I had an umbrella with me because, it was maybe rain, but I'm walking through the park. It was so beautiful. And I always feel so jaunty. In London, you look kind of jaunty. And I'm swinging around my umbrella in a jaunty fashion, feeling like this is so great. I'm having the greatest time. And it occurred to me, like a few years ago when the world started feeling a little bit scarier and just unpredictable in a way. Mm-hmm. I used to walk home. I'm in New York City. You walk home, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And now if I'm out at night, I will bring an umbrella. I'll bring something and I spin it around, not in a jaunty fashion,
right?
But in this like secret code of like, do not fuck with me. Like, don't, but you have to you can't be walking around like just talking on your phone and not paying attention. You have to pay attention all the time now. And I feel really sad saying that, but it's just the truth.
It really is. It really is. And when you realize, the more you pay attention, the more you realize why you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Right? Because you do see those things where you're like, oh, that's over there. That's something I should keep an eye on. That's over there. That's something I should keep an eye on. And you'd love to chalk it up to paranoia, but it's really not. Like you hear those stories so often of that stuff coming to pass and going like, yeah, it's a damn good thing that I stay aware of what's going on, of my surroundings.
Yeah, no, you have to. I mean, sadly, it's the world we're living in today.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important for me to, just go up where there's nature or like be with a group of people. You have to relax. You can't just never leave your house.
Right.
That'd be depressing.
That'd be tough.
That'd be tough. But,
I mean, but you're right. Finding people that you trust and that you love and going like, this is my people, this is my spot, like we're good.
Oh,
it's the best.
Incredibly important.
It's so important.
Finding your little community
of
your pals that, you can be yourself and that you could trust. Oh my God, that's crucial.
Do you feel like when people started really latching on to a lot of your characters in film and like whether it was Bound or whatever it was, and people were coming up to you because you really started impacting lives. I feel like with these roles that you're playing, and it goes so far beyond being on the set and being a part in a movie. Now it's whether you know it or not, you're a part of their life. And I'm sure that it's a wonderful thing, but you also meet fans that are like, now there's expectations on you. Now you are meaningful to them. Was there a pressure at all when that started happening?
No, people knew me more from movies than television. Mm-hmm. And I think there was a real, I don't know if it's unconscious or whatever, but I think some of the parts I played were not were intimidating characters to them. They didn't seem warm and fuzzy, so people would not come up to me. They would just kind of look at me and wave and be like, hey, man. And, there's a difference, like when you're on television, they feel that they can come up to you and talk because you're in their living room. So I kind of was a little bit weirdly protected. And then I think, like, Bound to me was a really incredible thing just because it seemed to, like, help so many girls. Like, I mean, so many people came up saying, oh my God, it really helped me like come out and like blah, blah, blah. And that's, was a beautiful thing. I love that. I don't feel like there's any expectation on me. I mean, I don't know. That would be creepy. But I feel like my fans are actually been really pretty great.
That's great.
Yeah. And if it makes them happy, anything I'm doing, whether it's the book or acting, that's like, fantastic.
And I feel like you've also always presented yourself, whether you're doing interviews or whatever, you've always presented yourself in a very real way. So you know what I mean? I think people do get an idea of who you are and why you do the things that you do.
I guess. I think people they think I'm totally different than what I am. Maybe in my business, they're like, well, she's this and this. It's like,
how do you think they take you? Like, what do you think they see you as?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I think for a while they're just like, well, she's really mean. It's like, oh, she's got those dark eyebrows and she's like she's like crazy, or I don't know. I people project things onto you.
Totally. Totally.
And they have for me for my whole life. So I always find it kind of amusing.
Then you're able to brush it off pretty easily.
Yeah, or just like, it's more of a reflection of them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's like, oh, wow, that person has like these issues.
Right.
Or, I don't know. I don't really judge anyone. I just try to have compassion for them. And it's always nice when I leave an interview or a meeting or something. They're like, wow, you're so different than what I thought. And I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm acting and the other stuff. It's not.
It is weird. It is weird. I feel like people, especially the closer you get to it, and it's like this with a lot of performance-based businesses, that you would think the closer that you would get to it, the more of that clear separation there is.
Yeah.
Like somebody who works in film could watch a film and there's a clear delineation. I know very well that's a performer acting a role, but I feel like a lot of times the closer you get to it, the more people blur the line when they don't need to.
I think people like to label things.
Yeah.
People are comfortable knowing what something is, and if they don't know, it makes them anxious, so that they have to say, oh, she's a bottle of water, she's very water, or someone else will be like, oh, no, she's a candy bar, and instead of, in my acting wise, I feel like, I've basically been a character actress it's been very rare where I actually just kind of look like myself and, play kind of like myself. So people, I think, for a long time, they didn't know where to place me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so unless you could pigeonhole someone, sometimes people get anxious.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Totally. Or when they create this expectation and you start to kind of divert from it, that can also be jarring to a person.
To them.
Yes, to them, not to you.
Yeah.
You're just being you, right?
Yeah,
like you were never that person that they created in their head anyway.
Right.
Yeah. You tell a really fascinating story to me, and I think it goes back to like your ability to listen to yourself and make decisions that are personally better for you, as opposed, and I don't think that everybody would do that. Like I was reading your story about meeting Prince and the way you met Prince, and just sitting there, and the idea of you, and I'm sure that this is one of those memories that's locked in forever for you, sitting in the car and like hearing an artist like that go, do you want to hear the song that I just did?
Oh, it was amazing.
And it's Purple Rain.
Yeah, right? Can you imagine?
Like, what?
In a purple limousine.
In a purple limousine.
With the sky, light. Oh, the sky, what is it called?
Like the moonroof?
The moonroof open.
Yeah.
And then it starts misting in the middle of like purple rain. And you're like, what is happening? And it's so brilliant. The first time you hear that, I was like, what? Oh my God. I knew it was a musical genius, but that was like, holy shit. This is incredible.
And he's sitting there. And this is the part that I found fascinating, though, that he's sitting there and he's pitching to you, after you spend the evening with him and you get to be a part of his life, even for like a night.
Yeah.
And you sleep over his house and everything. You get to sleep in his room and look in his closet and like, this is Prince, right? And this is peak Prince.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm about to make the movie Prince.
Yeah. Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, you're going to be my person. And you're like, one of my muses, one of my people. I'm going to rename you. It's going to be great. And you're like, nah.
Nah, it's
nah.
It's just the way he looked at me and was like rearranging my molecules. And when he was staring at me, I'd never been looked at like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then he was just like, I'm going to call you Gina. And I was like, oh, Gina Gershon. And he's like, no, just Gina. And I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I don't want to be called Gina. It's the dumbest name. It's like, don't say anything yet, but like, okay, we could work on that later. But like, can we? I don't know. He seems pretty set on the Gina thing. This whole thing is going on in my head, right? And it was a really fun night, and it was very flattering. But, when I read the script, and it just didn't feel right for me to do.
I know, but it's just like, so many people in that situation would be like, this doesn't feel right. That's not how you pronounce my name. Like, I don't want my molecules rearranged.
Yeah.
But that's Prince. And I've gotten a taste of this life. I think there are a lot of people that would have put all of that to the side. And probably, to your point, it would have long-term been a mistake. But they would have put all that aside because they wouldn't want to give up like being in that orbit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? It just, everyone's different. It depends on what you want. If all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, I want to be, famous, or I want to really do the rock and the music thing, which it was in the back of my head, but at that moment I'm like, I have to be a serious actress. I'm a serious actress. You couldn't mix the two, even though I loved music. For someone else it would have been completely correct. But for me, at that moment, I was so set on, I was thinking like Jessica Lange and Frances. Like I really wanted to go in that direction. And honestly, when I read the script, it was like, his music was great. The time was great. Like, do you remember Apollonia's songs? I don't.
No.
And also the part, I just felt like, oh, I don't know. Like it didn't like jump out and grab me by the throat saying, you have to play this part. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no. And you certainly become, you're running the risk of you become an accessory to Prince. You're not building this thing that is yours that you have this vision for anymore.
I guess I didn't even think about it that far along. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I didn't, now in retrospect, and now that there was the, documentary that is not allowed to come out. Mm-hmm. But got to tell you, I happened to see it.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
yeah.
I did. I cannot tell you how, because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But, now it's kind of a known thing that, he was very controlling. And I actually had friends who were working with him, and I heard a lot of stories. Listen, the guy's a genius. Mm-hmm. Musically, come on. He's just incredible. But, he did have a very particular way of working.
Yes. And
being with people that I don't think would have made me comfortable. It's just not in my wheelhouse, There's always this moment, and I think I talk about it in the book. I think now that I've written, I've forgotten what I've said, but there is this reoccurring image of the invisible ropes going around me.
Yes,
and it triggers me.
You feel it.
I feel it, and I felt it at that moment. I remember in one of the Showgirls stories, I could feel that happening.
The Showgirl stories in the book, those are nuts because it's like you're realizing that you made a mistake, while you're in the sky, and you're like, what did I?
It's not that it wasn't a mistake. I didn't think, oh, this is a mistake. I was just like, oh my God, this is totally different than what I thought it was going to be. How am I going to come out of this alive? I wanted a career, and I was studying the classics. I wanted to play Antigone. I wanted to do Chekhov, and I'm like, how did I get here? Hanging on a rope in my little S&M outfit, watching the dancers below, and I'm like, okay, we better be really good in this, else we're done.
Yeah.
That's the end.
Yeah. And did you feel did you get to a point, because I think the world, to a degree, came around on that movie, where now it's kind of got that, it's kitsch, but it's got that icon status a little bit.
It's a total cult classic.
Yes.
People love that movie. It just played at the Paris last year or something. It was completely sold out.
Right.
I'm going to do some event reopening the Castro Theater. Totally sold out.
Yeah.
People love this movie.
Yeah.
And I found, I found it very interesting, especially with journalists and stuff who this is the worst, blah, 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 blah. It's first questions I always get, so let's talk about Showgirls. Really, dude?
Yeah.
I thought you hated it. Why do you want to keep talking about it if you hated it so much? It's an interesting lesson in culture and in, listening to reviews and journalistic and who's really, because I think a lot of those people probably secretly liked it, but they had to go with the flow, so they have to kind of jump on the train. But, listen, I've changed my tune about it. Also, when I just watched it again, I saw it in a different light, going, oh, okay, I can see why this is interesting.
How so? First of all, I think to your first point, it's a great point, because I think, especially when something becomes a cultural thing, the way that movie did, and then the way that movie still is now, you do find people who are, whether they're, journalist critics, that are like, oh, this is the direction that we're taking this.
Right.
This is where the snowball's going, so let's add on to it. And you start to realize that this is not a legitimate criticism. This is just how the kind of monster has decided that the direction's going to go.
Honestly, though, I couldn't like totally disagree with a lot of them. And I think honestly, I remember walking in. I think I talk about this in the book. I can't remember what I talk about in the book or what I don't anymore. It's very weird. But I remember thinking, oh, I've got such a great idea, how to promote the movie, and I saw this billboard with like one of these, Las Vegas type, like curtains, like 100 days, 99 days, and, is lit up like, kind of mud flappy girl, like show very burlesque and fun. I'm like, that's fun. And then, of course, they're like, here's the poster for Showgirls. And it was super serious. A rip-off on that artist, whatever, that photographer, but yeah. And I was like, wait, what? Like, are you selling this as a serious film? And then I thought, uh-oh, and they're like, and this could be NC-17. I'm like, why? Like, why should this be NC? Like, they were doing it for all the wrong reasons.
Yes.
And I just thought, we're dead. I mean, this is dumb. I was like, what movie am I in? Like, right. I'm in a different movie. I saw it differently.
Totally. And I remember when it was coming out and they were trying to be like, no, it's like the biblical allegory and it's this serious big picture thing. And it really was promoted as, oh, I know what you think it is, but it's much more serious than that. It's much more important. And you're right, when you can, and that's probably why it's had that second life, because when you can remove that sort of context from it and just take it as this like fun.
Well, I actually think it's, obviously I couldn't watch it for a long time. I think I had like PTSD doing that movie. And also I was too in it. Like I remember the first time that I saw it and I saw that rape scene. I was so like, why is this scene in this movie? This should not be here. Oh my God. And I had argued with him about other things he wanted to put in. I'm like, wait a second, what are you doing? And when I saw it the other day, like a year ago, when my friend made me go, because she's like, you don't get it. Like you should, and I'm like, and when I watched the whole thing, and maybe it's time has gone by, maybe it's, I've been writing more, so I see things differently or directing, whatever. And I was like, oh my God, like that scene has to be in there, of course. And, Paul Verhoeven is a sneaky director, and I think a brilliant director, really, with some of his other movies are very, like they show like fascism, and this is like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, this is a tale of the ugly American dream.
Yes.
And I didn't see that before. I was stuck in my own little narrative, just probably to get through the whole thing. But when you see, of course that scene has to be in there, because it's like, oh wait, this is about power and about power dynamics and capitalism, and like he was really making a comment on ugly America, I think. So on that level, I was like, wow, this is cool.
Yeah, but I think, and I mean, it's always very interesting to me when something like all those years later, you go, oh wait, like somehow the lens gets clearer, and you can go, oh, this whole thing over here, this whole way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Nobody really, I mean, they did probably privately, or they did if they were, but publicly, that was never the narrative behind any of it. And I think now it's much more kind of out there as to this. There's more going on here.
I think the ego narrative, I think the ego and hubris of those guys saying, maybe Vesterhaus at the time, I don't know. Maybe it was a studio saying, we're going to make the first big hit NC-17 film. And I think they got stuck on that idea. And I think it backfired.
Yes.
Yeah. They took themselves way too seriously. And if it had been our film, it would have done much better, you know? It didn't have to be. Just cut out 5 seconds of something, whatever. And like, I don't know. I think that the ego of the whole idea got in the way.
I think that's a good perspective. Miley Cyrus wrote a blurb.
I know.
For the book.
Oh my God.
Did you and Miley, did you meet on LOL? Is that the...
We met on LOL, had one quickie little scene, and then we all went out to dinner, and we were sitting next to each other. I adored her. We got into some crazy conversation about dreams or whatever. We did not stop talking. I really liked that girl. And I hadn't seen her forever. And then she was singing, she was doing a teeny tiny little show at the Chateau Marmont, right? Like when Wrecking Ball and, the Flower Song.
Oh, yeah.
And I hadn't seen her. I thought, she wanted remember me. I don't know.
What?
Well, I don't know. It's a lot of times gone by. And then as soon as she saw me, she's like, oh my God. And she gave me a big hug. She's like, I'm so happy you're here. We have some little weird connection that I really dig her. And then that was it. And then when, my publisher's like, you have to ask for blurbs, which I find, so...
It's the worst.
Humiliating. And it just feels like, oh, will you write a story about me? I mean, I don't know. It feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get it.
And I was thinking, who do I ask? And some reason Miley kept coming up because she is, to me, such an alpha pussy, right?
Yes.
She's such a, baller. She's just so great and does her own thing. And I love her. And I just thought, well, that's weird. I don't really know her. And I just, one of those moments, I just found her email and I just sent this to her. And she's like, well, can you just send it to me? I'm on my way to Japan. And, and I said, sure. And then literally within a day, she's like, oh my God, I love this so much. I'm in. And I was like, really? And then she's like, okay, I'm going to send this. And she sent that blurb. She goes, I hope this is okay. I'm like, oh my God. I almost started crying. It was so sweet. And it just meant so much that she, liked the book.
Yeah.
It was she's cool.
That's awesome.
She's a cool chick.
That's awesome. Gina, you're the best. Alpha Pussy is available next Tuesday. That's March 3rd for everybody to get the book. It's such a great book because it's not just going over, stories from films and TV and stuff that you've done, but getting a look at the valley that you grew up in and then the Beverly Hills that you grew up in and not just your experiences, but what it was like back then. I thought it was so good.
Thank you.
You're also going on tour with it on March 3rd when the book comes out. You'll be in conversation with Bowen Yang at How To Academy in New York City.
Yeah.
Then Barnes & Noble at the Grove in LA on the 12th of March.
With Linda Perry.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. She just said she would do it with me. That'll be fun.
That'll be really fun. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then on to Ridgewood, New Jersey, Westport, Connecticut, San Francisco. You'll be all over the place with this. So.
Yeah. And you could pre-order the book now, too.
That's great.
Yeah. And if you do it through Akashic, I even have my T-shirts. I've got merch.
Ooh.
I know. I should have worn my Alpha Pussy T-shirt today. I don't know what I was thinking. I designed it. I think it's really cool. It's like, a rock and roll T-shirt. But
and where can people get it? With the T-shirt and everything?
I think if you go to my what's it called? Instagram.
Okay. Gina
right?
Gershon.
Gina Gershon.
Yeah.
Then I have a link to Akashic Books, which is where it's being done. And I think now you could order it. And then you could also order a T-shirt with it.
Ooh.
Get
the shirt.
I know. I don't know why I didn't wear the shirt today. That was so dumb. I should be handing them out. I am a terrible, that's why you need merch guys.
You do need merch guys.
I know.
Are you doing a lot of this yourself?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's insane.
It's amazing.
I'm not good at this.
No.
And the fact is you have I have a couple people helping me, but I think I'm used to being an actress, and it's you're such a baby that way. It's like someone shows up, here's your hair and makeup person, this is what, here's a wardrobe, choose something, okay, here's the car for you. And here I'm okay, so, I have to do this stuff. Am I supposed to be scheduling this? Wait, I have to get a car. Where am I going again? Where? I don't even know where I'm going at the airport half the time. I'm all right, just put me on the plane. Where are we off to? And so, yeah, it's very humbling and making me feel like I'm not as organized. Well, I never really thought I was organized, but I really am trying. Maybe it's a lesson. I'm trying to learn how to be organized and stuff like that.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. It's really a challenge.
Thank you for coming in, Gina. This has been great.
Thank you. It's fun.
There's more Sam Roberts Show